And a good evening to all of you listening on KROX Radio or watching on KROX TV. This is the big one in the section, the Section 8A Championship game from Ralph Engelstad Arena in Thief River Falls between the Red Lake County Rebels and the Kittson County Central Bearcats. This is going to be a classic if it lives up to the hype. Blue against red. One of these teams is going to come out on top and represent the section in the state tournament next week. This is the Riverview Health pregame show, and we'll be back with the full slate of it coming up right after this.
You've been waiting for a chance to do something that matters, something big without a big price tag. Welcome to Northland Community and Technical College. Here you can have a big impact on a small campus in classrooms that mirror today's workplace, with instructors who teach from experience and know you by name. You've been waiting for a place like this. Are you ready?
Shopping for groceries is easier than ever with Hugo's Family Marketplace. To simplify life, Hugo's offers convenient online shopping with delivery or curbside pickup at gohugos.com. Even better, shop on the go with the Hugo's Family Marketplace smartphone app. Download e-coupons, recipes, grocery lists, weekly ads, and place your grocery order right from your phone. Save time and save big with Hugo's Family Marketplace, your hometown grocer since 1939.
You're gonna find more low prices, more great stuff when you go to Hugo's.
This is my farm.
Don't come out here and tell me what I need.
I need solutions that work and market options that are worth my time.
Small town support that sees the bigger picture.
A global network that empowers us. A co-op that's there for us every day.
Exceptional people, exceptional care.
The team at Riverview Health is getting stronger to serve you better. Riverview Health is pleased to welcome orthopedic surgeon Dr. Brennan Smith. Dr. Smith specializes in joint replacements and sports medicine. Dr. Smith is now seeing patients at Riverview Clinic in Crookston, East Grand Forks, and Thief River Falls. You know you'll be in good hands with Riverview Health when you need specialized care. For appointments, call 218-281-9595.
You can make a sweet life right here in the Red River Valley with a career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Our shift schedule offers 14 days off per month, which gives you time for family, friends, the great outdoors, and everything else you enjoy about small-town living. Entry-level positions are available, and pay starts around $18 per hour. Apply today at crystalsugar.com and share in our sweet success.
Discover exclusive savings during the Smith Brothers authorized sale at the Amish Gallery. Save 20% on all Smith Brothers sofas, sectionals, recliners, and chairs. Choose from thousands of fabrics and leather combinations, in stock and made to order, all 20% off. Choose your style, select your coverings, add your details. It's all custom made in the USA. Don't miss the Smith Brothers authorized sale, only at the Amish Gallery, at the corner of Washington and 40th Avenue South, Grand Forks.
And once again, I wish you all a good evening and welcome in. KROX is live from Ralph Engelstad Arena in Thief River Falls for the Section 8A Boys Basketball Championship game as the teams are just now making their way onto the floor. Glad all of you are tuning in with us either on KROX Radio or on KROX TV. We really appreciate it. This is going to be an absolute dandy, and if there's any time for you to come in and check a game out, it's now. Red Lake County, they are 28-2 on the season, but one of their two losses came against these Bearcats. In fact, there was the last team to beat them. Took care of them 63-53 in their conference championship game. Red Lake County has won every game since. Kittson County Central's been playing like one of the best teams in the league and the state, quite frankly. In that last 4 or 5 week stretch, they've just been feeding the big man down low, Ty Vig. And that's something that both head coaches have been talking about as a piece to watch and how important it's going to be. 20 minutes on the clock as the teams are now making their way out onto the court, and the clocks will start to run whenever they decide to press the button when these both teams are out. There we go. Clock is running, which means we are rolling right along here from Ralph Engelstad Arena on our Riverview Health pregame show. You will hear from both head coaches. We'll start with Red Lake County Rebels head coach Steve Fillion, and then we'll hear from Kittson County Central Bearcat head coach Trent Jerome. We'll take a look at the Draft Sports Bar and Grill scoreboard update. Girls basketball tournament has had a lot of games happen today. We'll be taking a look at that and seeing what's going on over there. A lot of the afternoon games played. Then we'll also take a look at our Napper Crookston Welding and Machine starting lineups. All here in our Riverview Health pregame show before the big event, the main course in our fantastic 5-star meal that we'll have prepared for you here on KROX between Kittson County Central and Red Lake County. Steve Fillion, the head coach of the Rebels. We'll hear from him coming up right after this. You're listening or watching to the Section 8A Boys Basketball Championship game on KROX.
I don't think that everybody wants to lead necessarily, but everybody wants to be a part of a team, and I think we provide that. Blaine Vanosic, I've been at Zavrals for, this is my 23rd season. My dad is an extremely hard worker. I wanted to be like him. I wanted to work, honest work, and provide for my family like he does, and just live a comfortable life. And I found that here at RJ Zavril & Sons. It feels great.
Hi, I'm Dr. Angie Smith, optometrist at the Crookston Eye Clinic and Foston Eye Clinic. We aim to provide high-quality products to our patients, things that we use ourselves in treating our own dry eye or coatings that we like to use on our own glasses.
We offer myopia control contact lenses for children, which are soft contacts that not only correct their vision, but are designed to slow the progression of their nearsightedness.
The eyes lead the body, and we are passionate about helping the eyes be safer, sharper, and faster.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Efficiencies are critical, which is why you need a lender who will find the right loan structure for a strong financial future. You need a lender to look out for your whole farm operation. Ag Country.
This is Lindsay Erdman, Executive Director at Benedictine Living Community of Crookston. It is our privilege to serve the Crookston community and the surrounding area by offering a continuum of care ranging from assisted living, skilled nursing care, memory care, short-term stay and rehab, and outpatient therapy, including physical, occupational, and speech therapy. We also offer many employment opportunities with great benefits, on-site daycare, and a scholarship program. Contact us today at 218-281-3424 or benedictinecrookston.org.
Rather than focusing on one particular specialty, the folks at Phil Thompson & Associates work as a team by providing a variety of financial services. The result is the convenience and efficiency of being able to do all your financial business in one place. Call or stop in for a visit anytime. See for yourself what they have to offer. Stop in and visit any of their 3 area offices. Phil Thompson & Associates, located in Crookston, Warren, and East Grand Forks.
Discover exclusive savings during the Smith Brothers authorized sale at the Amish Gallery. Save 20% on all Smith Brothers sofas, sectionals, recliners, and chairs. Choose from thousands of fabrics and leather combinations, in stock and made to order, all 20% off. Choose your style, select your coverings, add your details. It's all custom made in the USA. Don't miss the Smith Brothers authorized sale, only at the Amish Gallery, at the corner of Washington and 40th Avenue South, Grand Forks.
Here we are on the Riverview Health pregame show. Red Lake County Rebels head coach Steve Fillion is with us. Coach, congratulations on making it to here, the section championship on this Friday night at Ralph Engelstad Arena. What do you think it really took, especially through these last 2 tournament games, for your team to get to this point? What really has worked well throughout this tournament?
Well, I think it's pretty obvious. Our kids play hard on defense, and if we're shooting well and play good defense, we're hard to beat. But the first game against Goodridge Giggler, we shot really well. It was like 69%, efficiency percentage, which includes 2s and 3s, and that's pretty high. And then Foston shot pretty well there, and our defense was really good. And then against Stephen Argyle, that was a battle. I mean, they're a really good team, and they had won 12 in a row down the stretch here. But, you know, it was a battle. It ended up 18 points, but it was a lot closer than that. So, you know, our defense is the main thing, and then trying to get some open shots. And, you know, we average 20 assists a game. So ball moves, and we get some open shots usually.
Yeah, the defense has been the leading horse throughout this entire thing. When we're talking to a matchup against Kittson County Central, a team that you've split in the regular season, have you looked back at either one of the games to get ready for this one? And if so, the winning one or the losing one?
I've watched both games quite a few times. You know, the winning one, the losing one, they're a lot similar. You know, the losing one, we shot 24%, I believe it was. We couldn't hit the broadside of a barn. And the other one, you know, we shot a little better, but you know, they play really good defense, so it's hard to get an open look, and then you kind of rush your shot or whatever, and then they got the big kid sitting under the basket, so it's hard to get a layup down there. But you know, their defense is tough. We're going to have to find open shots and try to knock them down.
Do you expect to see a lot of the zone look that they used against Fertile Beltrami, or do you think you'll see a lot of that man-to-man?
They almost always play a zone, that 2-3, you know, umbrella zone where they got 4 guys out and Vig sitting right in the middle of the paint. And also they'll play us man-to-man when we have certain guys that they can't shoot. So maybe we'll let that guy let her fly, because he can make it. But, yeah, they'll play some man-to-man, and it's mostly zone, 2-3 zone, where they're very aggressive with their hands, are active. And like I say, Vig sitting in the middle kind of plugs everything up.
So let's talk some specific keys to the game on offense. What do you think you really need to do well against that 2-3 defense?
We need to move the ball and then find an open shot and then knock it down. So, and then if we do that, and then maybe get the ball in the middle of the paint, we got a little jump shot there that they had trouble with the second time we played them. And Vig kind of sat back and didn't let us get a layup. But if he comes out a little bit, we got the guy in the baseline that can, you know, sneak in behind there. But we'll see what happens.
Same question on defense. What do you do well on that side of the ball?
Well, we might mix it up here today. We'll see. But we're going to have to put pressure on full court the whole game and try to stay out of foul trouble.
Anything we haven't mentioned?
No, we're good to go.
What will be the message for the guys as you head back out from the locker room onto the court?
Go out, have fun, just another game, and you're going to be nervous, but get out there and play ball. It's just another basketball game. Have fun.
I appreciate your time, Coach, and good luck.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it.
And that was the head coach of the Red Lake County Rebels. That was Coach Steve Fillion here with us on the Riverview Health pregame show. We'll take a quick break, and then when we come back, we will hear from the coach of the Kittson County Central Bearcats, and that will be the words of Coach Trent Jerome. If you thought Steve Fillion mentioned Ty Vig a lot, wait till you hear Coach Jerome. And that will be coming up right after this. You're listening or watching through the Section 8A Boys Basketball Championship live here on KROX.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Efficiencies are critical, which is why you need a lender who will find the right loan structure for a strong financial future. You need a lender to look out for your whole farm operation. Ag Country.
Ever wonder what your city government does for you? They provide police and fire protection, emergency and disaster preparation, building code and zoning enforcement, street repair, cleaning and snow plowing, curbside garbage and recycling collection, plus spring and fall cleanup weeks. They deliver safe drinking water and maintain a wastewater system. They care for 22 parks and provide year-round recreation activities. They give loans for economic development and housing. They do all this and much more with the help of your city employees.
This is my farm.
Don't come out here and tell me what I need.
I need solutions that work and market options that are worth my time.
Small town support that sees the bigger picture.
A global network that empowers us. A co-op that's there for us every day.
I don't think that everybody wants to lead necessarily, but everybody wants to be a part of a team, and I think we provide that. Blaine Vanosic, I've been at Zavrals for, this is my 23rd season. My dad is an extremely hard worker. I wanted to be like him. I wanted to work, honest work, and provide for my family like he does, and just live a comfortable life. And I found that here at RJ Zavril & Sons. It feels great.
Central Bearcat head coach Trent Jerome is with us. Coach, first of all, congratulations. You made it to the Section 8A championship game. How are the guys feeling? And seems like the morale's at an all-time high right now.
For sure. I mean, they're feeling great. Being in one of the schools today, I got to see a lot of smiles around there. Just an energy of, you know, we made it this far, but there's more to do. And then seeing them on the bus and the send-off, but we just got great spirits, and you needed that positivity, that confidence rolling into a game like this.
So this is a very interesting matchup. Of course, you got to this point by beating Fertile Beltrami, the defending section champion, state runners-up. What did it take, and what really worked for you in that game that allowed you to win, especially by that big of a margin?
We got to talk about our rebounding first. They killed us on the glass when we met in the regular season, and that was something we just hammered in on. We got to get those boards. They get one shot, we get that rebound, and then hopefully on offense we gave ourselves second chance, which we ended up doing. So that kind of set a tone of just, you know, honing in on getting those stops and then chances to score. But we really got going from the outside early. The three-pointers helped Vig get open on the inside, which was kind of opposite to how we'd normally do it inside out, but it still ended up getting the flow going, and it brought energy to our defense, and just they kept working all night, even when Fertile pushed us to, you know, force some turnovers down the stretch, but we got her done.
The three-point shooting has been on point as well throughout this tournament, especially in the game against Fertile. It also has worked against Red Lake County before. Of course, you've split the regular season series. You are the last team to have beaten them. Have you looked at either one of those games throughout the regular season to get ready for this one?
Certainly. You know, I look back to what worked well, what didn't, and some things that just stick out is we do have the advantage in size inside, but you know, they come up with a great game plan to try bring some help down there, but hopefully that opens up other guys. And the time when we got them, we moved the ball very well to get those other scorers open. And then Vig just brought tenacity on the glass, so if we did miss, he was getting the next one and going up with it. And then big key for us is not letting them get out in transition, because they can score it and they can score it fast. And in the game that we won, we controlled the pace and we held them to just 53 points. And that was a huge task for us with such a great offense that they have.
So do you think a slower offensive pace is the way to win this game?
Certainly. I mean, I want to go when it's there, of course, but just having that power to slow down, relax, get a good one, work for those options of inside out, see if we can get Vig a post touch and go from there. And then defensively, really stopping their dribble penetration and ball movement. They move it better than anybody in the section, and we just got to be able to play our game, stay in those passing lanes, keep them in front of us, and force tough jumpers.
Any other specific keys to the game on the offensive side of the ball?
Offensively, just our ball movement, it can't get sticky, because they will be helping. I know they will, whether they go zone or man. They know they have to take away Vig, and it is a tough task to do, but we just got to keep that ball zipping and find that open guy.
Same question on the defensive side. Any specific keys there?
I think rebounds again. You know, rebounds win championships. You got to secure it. They get one shot, and then just talking, communicating. This is it. So they got to give everything they've got for 36 minutes, hardcore defense, and hopefully that helps get the job done.
Anything else that we haven't mentioned?
Can't think of anything off the top of my head. Just hope those boys go out and have fun and have a moment to enjoy this experience and enjoy this opportunity.
Will that be the message that you tell your guys when you get off the locker room and onto the court and ready to play?
Certainly. And then, yeah, just be yourselves, guys. Be yourselves. That's what's got you here. That's what'll keep working. There's going to be noise. There's going to be things that don't go our way, but just stay true to who we are, have some fun, and go play basketball.
Coach, I very much appreciate your time, and good luck to you tonight.
Thank you.
And that was the head coach of the Kittson County Central Bearcats. That was Coach Trent Jerome here with us on the Riverview Health pregame show. We'll take a full break, and when we come back, we'll have our Napper Crookston Welding and Machine starting lineups. I'll be coming up right after this.
for over 45.
Looking for a truck that works as hard as you do? This March, lease a Chevy Silverado 1500 2FL for just $549 a month on a 36-month lease. With 10,000 miles per year, first payment due at signing, and financing through GM Financial, this deal is built for you. At Rydell, we believe trust is earned by doing what's right every time. No games, no gimmicks, just honest pricing, expert service, and a team that puts you first. Together, let's drive. Real life, real relationships, real Rydell.
Your local Ace has it all. The full line of Ego Outdoor Power. And we're here to help. So shop in store or online for curbside pickup or same-day delivery. With Ace, getting the Ego products you want has never been easier.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
At Crookston High School, we really have a lot going on.
There isn't that much going on.
Oh yeah? We have
softball,
baseball,
track and field, soccer, swimming, tennis, golf, volleyball,
trap shooting,
hockey,
basketball,
wrestling.
So we have a lot of sports.
And there is orchestra,
band,
choir, visual arts,
speech,
theater, Leo Club. And Crookston is one of the highest academic schools in the region.
Really?
Yeah, really, especially in math and science.
I guess we do have a lot going on.
Yeah, and that's why Crookston High School is my education destination.
Happy Joe's in Crookston has some grand news. Our buffet is back. Come grab all your favorites, including our pizza, pasta, and breadsticks, plus more. Buffet is open 11 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. Monday through Friday. Happy Joe's. Good times to be together.
Crookston Valley Cooperative in Crookston is your full-service local agronomy dealer, delivering the products and services that you've come to expect. Crookston Valley Cooperative specializes in seed, chemical, and fertilizers that you need to keep your farm operation growing. For expert advice you can rely on, give Sean, Mike, or Matt a call at 281-1178 today or stop by at Crookston Valley Cooperative, located at 1122 Fairfax Avenue in Crookston. Crookston Valley Co-op, here to keep you growing.
Your local Ace has it all. The full line of Ego Outdoor Power. And we're here to help. So shop in store or online for curbside pickup or same-day delivery. With Ace, getting the Ego products you want has never been easier.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Ever wonder what your city government does for you? They provide police and fire protection, emergency and disaster preparation, building code and zoning enforcement, street repair, cleaning and snow plowing, curbside garbage and recycling collection, plus spring and fall cleanup weeks. They deliver safe drinking water and maintain a wastewater system. They care for 22 parks and provide year-round recreation activities. They give loans for economic development and housing. They do all this and much more with the help of your city employees.
We are back here at Ralph Engelstad Arena, so it's now time to take a look at our Napa Crookston Welding and Machine starting lineups, because they have what you need, and they'll make sure your battery will start the first time, every time. So buy a Legend battery from Napa Crookston Welding and Machines. They handle all your Legend battery needs for your cars, trucks, recreational vehicles, snowmobiles, ATVs, and more. As the teams are back out on the field, on the court, we'll take a look at the starting lineups. First for the Kittson County Central Bearcats. They are 22-7 on the year under the guidance of fourth-year head coach Trent Jerome. They will be starting a junior guard number 2, Brock Scalise. Sophomore number 3, Eli Peterson. We've got sophomore number 4, Kellen Johnson. Senior number 12, Ty Vig. And junior number 23, Brody Scalise. And on the other side for Red Lake County, 28-2 on the year under the guidance of coach Steve Fillion. They will be starting a junior number 10, Ethan Johnson, getting his first start of the tournament. Senior guard number 11, Owen Shervestead. Junior number 12, Will Giesecke. We've got senior number 20, Ethan Majors. And we've got junior number 24, Connor Duden. Red Lake County are in their home Red Lake County are in their home blues, and they will be with the checkered print down the sides as well. And then Kittson County Central in their road whites with the green and the green numbers and the script Bearcats across the chest. We'll take a break, and then when we come back, we will have the opening tip between Red Lake County and Kittson County Central. Coming up right after this, you're listening or watching to the Section 8A Boys Basketball Championship on KROX.
Looking for a truck that works as hard as you do?
For over 45 years, Grove Mechanical has been the trusted choice for heating and cooling solutions in Crookston and the surrounding communities. From furnace repairs to air conditioning installations, we're committed to keeping your home comfortable year-round. We're proud to support this community and all its athletes. Best of luck to the Crookston Pirates this season. Grove Mechanical is behind you all the way.
Welcome to Andy Oman State Farm. We're located on 423 North Broadway, next to Holiday in Crookston, Minnesota. Third generation agent with State Farm. We've got a team here with over 75 years of experience, 6 of us fully licensed, here to serve you. We know insurance is about a promise, and we're here from the beginning to throughout the whole process to deliver on that promise.
Nobody likes to wait on hold, and neither do we. Give our office a call where a cheerful voice is ready to help you right away. Call 218-281-3643.
For all of your automotive service needs, call Christian Brothers Ford here in Crookston. We have a service team to handle all of your vehicle's needs. Does your vehicle pull to the right or left? Call and schedule an alignment today. Proper alignment saves gas and wear on your tires. We're here to take care of your vehicle repairs and maintenance. Call Christopher or Jersey in the service department at 281-1338. Make an appointment today with the service department at Christian Brothers Ford of Crookston, where we make it easy.
Welcome to Hope Therapy, where we specialize in therapy for pediatrics. From speech to occupational and physical therapies, we invite you to experience our welcoming environment, where our professional therapists treat you like family. Everyone deserves the gift of hope. Experience it today and learn how we can help your child thrive.
Best wishes to the Sacred Heart Eagles during today's playoff game from everyone at Hope Therapy. Phil Vagno, Coldwell Banker, Forks Real Estate. He's been part of the Grand Forks, East Grand Forks, and surrounding communities for over 60 years. Phil's a proud supporter of high school sports and especially Sacred Heart Athletics, and also a proud proponent of real estate investments. Let Phil be a calming voice in the crazy world of real estate. Give him a call so he can help you out. All he asks is you give him a chance. Phil Vagno, Coldwell Banker, Forks Real Estate, 218-693-1062. Online, forksrealestate.com. Thank you and good luck, Eagles.
We've come back here to Ralph Engelstad Arena. We come back here to Ralph Engelstad Arena. It's now time to get ready for this game to get underway, as the teams are bringing out their starting lineups onto the court. One more time for Kittson County Central. Number 2, Brock Scalise. Number 3, Eli Peterson. Number 4, Kellen Johnson. Number 12, Ty Vig. And number 23, Brody Scalise. And then as for Red Lake County, it'll be number 10, Ethan Johnson. Number 11, Owen Shervestead. Number 12, Will Giesecke. Number 20, Ethan Majors. And number 24, Connor Duden. So let's see what's going to happen here. This should be a fun one and an absolute blast here on KROX. Ty Vig will take the tip against Ethan Johnson. The winner will move on to the state tournament starting up next week. Red Lake County moving left to right. Kittson County Central right to left. Officials are ready. Players are ready. All we need is for the ball to be tossed up into the air, and away we go. Tip-off won by the Bearcats and taken by Peterson. Peterson guarded full court by Giesecke. Makes a spin move, will drive into the paint, will peel it back out, doesn't have anything. Lobs it over to Brody Scalise on the right wing. Down low, Johnson, back out, Brody Scalise for 3. Big start for the Bearcats. A 3-point shot knocked down by Brody Scalise. How does Red Lake County answer as a response? Connor Duden We'll move it over to the left wing. This is the big 2-3 umbrella zone. It ran a lethal scheme against the Fertile Beltrami Falcons where it was impossible to get into the paint. Majors for three. That's no good. And rebound by Brody Scalise. Peterson now. Up to the top of the key, Ty Vig, guarded by Duden all the way out on the logo. To the right wing, Scalise. Owen Shervestad guarding him. We'll move it over. Brock Scalise down to the left wing, Johnson on the baseline. We've got Vig backing in, double teamed. Vig turns around, up top, Peterson. Jab step, and move it over back to the corner. Brock Scalise has got it over to Brody to the left wing, Vig. Shot clock at 8. Ty Vig between the legs. Help defense from Shervestad. Vig doesn't have anything. Over to Brock Scalise. Shot clock at 4. Lobs it in. Save. Kick out. Vig just puts up a running 3. Oh, he got it! Ty Vig, a circus shot from the corner. Knocks down a 3, and it's 6-0. How in the world did he pull that off?
Very nice defense there, too, Gabe. Very difficult shot. Just threw it up from where it worked for him.
Duden answers from the right wing for 3.
It is raining threes all of a sudden here in their off Ingolstadt. That's 3 in a row to start this game.
Minute and a half gone by. Johnson guarded on the right wing, throws it up top. Top of the key to Vig. Over to Brody Scalise. Shervestad on him. And nearly threw it away. Tracked down by Peterson. Back to the corner. Johnson down low. Vig. Triple teamed. No look pass. Runner too strong by Brody Scalise. Rebound Owen Shervestad. Look out all the way down court. All the way down. And Johnson missed the layup. And Brock Scalise gets the rebound. He had a wide open look but couldn't knock it down.
Squeeze good position there on defense on the fast break. Just got a fingertip on to maybe disrupt that pass a little bit. Throw up the rhythm.
Ty Vig up to the top of the key. Johnson. Move it over Brody Scalise, down low. Vig's got it, up in the paint. He's quad teamed and he's fouled. And much to the chagrin of the Red Lake County faithful will be the first free throws of the day. 6-3, Kittson County Central in front, and Ty Vig will go to the foul line.
And Ty Vig's just unguardable. And we saw the circus shot just moments ago, going over that Shervestad, somehow knocking a shot down. Then you get a covered with 4 defenders. Somebody's got to try to stop this guy, and unfortunately the foul called here on the Rebels.
So that foul does go on Ethan Johnson. It'll be his first foul of the game for either side, and Vig nails the first free throw. He missed about half the free throws he took against Fertile Beltrami just a couple nights ago. So we'll see if he's improved from the foul line.
That was the one weakness in his game that was at the charity stripe. Tonight, 1 for 1. They get 2 for 2.
Nails them both. 8-3, Kittson County Central, hot start. Will Giesecke will be the one to take it up the floor. Lobbing it down baseline. We've got Johnson down there. Over to the paint. It's Owen Shervestad. Sworn pass deflected out of bounds by Brody Scalise.
Bearcat defense making the play early, just getting in the way of the passing lane that time. And
as they move things over, down it'll be inbounded from the corner. Members of the Minnesota State High School League selected officials for this game. And it will be inbounded now by Gullingsrud. Ben Gullingsrud, the first person to check into this game. Here's Owen Shervestad. Shervestad will peel it back over to the left wing, Giesecke. Giesecke hands it off to Duden, guarded by Johnson. Duden pulls up, high post, got it! And Duden has his first 5 points of the game for the Rebels with an 8-5 deficit in their hands. Here's Johnson, quickly taking it up the floor, move it to the left wing, Peterson. Eli Peterson will peel back. Giesecke putting a lot of pressure on him near the half-court line. Over to the left wing, Brody Scalise lobs it into Vig. Vig's got it. Man goes down. No call. Vig puts it up and in. And Ty Vig quickly has 7 of the Bearcats' first 10 points. It's a 10-5 game. Just under 15 minutes to go here. We're just getting underway. Here's Shervestad in the paint. Doesn't like it. Will kick it back out. Gullingsrud, who's just got checked into the game. Back to Shervestad on the high post. One dribble. Duden outside 3. No good. And Ty Vig comes away with the rebound. How fast does Kittson County Central want to push? Coach Jerome said, as we heard, that if he sees an opportunity to go fast, he'll take it. But otherwise, this is going to be a bit of a slower pace on their offensive end. So it's Peterson. Peterson will drive, take 2 steps, kick it back out. Johnson. That's a deep 3. And Johnson hit it! Kellen Johnson from downtown, and it's 13-5. Kittson County Central to open up this contest. The hot shooting in the tournament has continued. Here's Shervestad, left wing, Gullingsrud 3. That's no good. Duden comes away with the rebound, puts it back up and puts it back in. And he scored 100% of the team's points so far. 13-7 now as Kellen Johnson slowing the pace down once again. This is the process that they've gone with that they've wanted to go for. Over to Brody Scalise for three. That one's no good. Rebound by Duden. And Duden will start to slow the pace down just a little bit as well. Shervestead with the ball, back to Duden. 13-7 Bearcats, 13:35 to go here in the first half. Giesecke, high post Shervestead. Shervestead will peel it back. Shervestead waiting, hands it back off Giesecke. Guarded by Brock Scalise to Gullingsrud. Right back to Giesecke, shot clock at 13. Giesecke's made some pretty nifty shots in their semifinal game. Ball knocked away by Brock Scalise, and Brody Scalise comes away with it. A rare time that the pocket was picked from Shervestead. And a timeout. First timeout of the game. It will be called by Kittson County Central. A 30-second timeout. We'll take one with them as well. 13-7, Kittson County Central in front with 13:12 to go in the opening half. We're back at 30 seconds on KROX.
Welcome to Hope Therapy, where we specialize in therapy for pediatrics. From speech to occupational and physical therapies, we invite you to experience our welcoming environment, where our professional therapists treat you like family. Everyone deserves the gift of hope. Experience it today and learn how we can help your child thrive.
Best wishes to the Sacred Heart Eagles during today's playoff game from everyone at Hope Therapy.
Johnson over to the right wing. Got Brody Scalise down low to Vig. Swarmed by four defenders. Blocked by Shervestead. Had the ball knocked out illegally. That's a foul on Kellen Johnson. That's the second time Ty Vig has been blocked when they've tried to get it down low. And the defensive scheme really has just been swarm everybody to Vig once he gets the ball. He has 7 points so far, so whether or not that's worked is up for interpretation. With just under 13 minutes to go here. Luke Peterson in for the first time. He's got the ball. And now Gullingsrud will hand it over to Shervestead. Guarded by Knutson in for the first time for the Bearcats. Driving is Giesecke. Steps back. Down low. Wide open. Peterson hesitates. Puts it up and under and puts it in. Luke Peterson scores his first bucket off the bench. It's his first game not starting in this tournament. Rebels cut the lead down to 4. Right wing, Brock Scalise. He'll dump it off to Vig. Up top, Brody Scalise. To Johnson, guarded by Shervestead. Cross court, Brock Scalise, wide open three. It's good! Brock Scalise from downtown. Already the 4th three of the first half for the Bearcats. And a whistle blew here. They're going to put in a substitution. As Peterson will check back into the game quickly. This time he'll come in for Brock Scalise, who just hit that three. We mentioned Ashton Knutson had checked in just about a minute ago. Ashton Knutson, the sophomore, first reserve to come in for the Bearcats. Coach Jerome said expect maybe 2 or 3 guys consistently to come off the bench. Giesecke makes a spin move, creates some space, puts up a runner, and gets the friendly roll. So Giesecke scores for the first time today. Here's a full court press. Johnson gets by it, right wing, Knutson, and he traveled, feet shuffled that time. 16-11 Bearcats in a high-octane start to this contest with 11:55 to go in the first half. James Serkinek will check in for the first time. Number 5, the sophomore for Kittson County Central. Brody Scalise will head to the bench. So both Scalise brothers are on the bench right now. 16-11. Owen Shervestead will be taking it up the floor. Over to the right wing, it's Connor Duden. Duden will move it over top, Giesecke. Giesecke, swarmed by that zone defense. He'll move it over. Gavin Thomas, number 25, in for the first time. Finds Shervestead, back to Giesecke. Giesecke wants down low. Thomas has got it. Goes down low, and it's stolen away by Kellen Johnson. He tried to make an extra pass, but it just wasn't there. And Vig will take it up the floor. Vig to the left wing, it's Kellen Johnson. Johnson will move it over. Ty Vig on the left wing. Little dribble between the legs to Knutson. Move it over Peterson. Peterson not dribbling. He'll move it over to Johnson. Johnson will fire a three. That's short. And Shervestead comes away with a board. Thought he got fouled. No call. Move it over Thomas. Thomas fakes the pass. Will dump it back off Shervestead. 11 minutes to go here in the first half. Knutson swiped. Could have gotten a foul for that. No luck. Back out Giesecke. And he'll get a foul for that one. Knutson probably committed 3 fouls in that possession. but only gets hit with one that time, maybe a bit of a lucky break.
Well, Gabe, I like it too. I mean, they're letting them play this point in the tournament, section championship, getting into the States. We're going to see some more physical play here, and refs, of course, are letting some things slide, and I think that's a good thing.
Let them play, that's for sure. Only 3 fouls to this point combined through the first 7 minutes and change. Quick inbound, Shervestead wanted down low, is tipped by Vig, it's loose and picked up by Brock Scalise, who just checked back into the game. Brody Scalise is also back in as well. Eli Peterson will command point. He'll move it over Serkinik. Serkinik to Brody Scalise. Back up top, Serkinik. Left wing, Ty Vig. Thought about a three, won't take it. Back over to Brody Scalise. Guarded by Gunnar Halverson in for the first time. Vig in the corner. 10:30 to go. Up top, Brock Scalise thought about it. Moved to Brody. Shot clock down to 9. Taking all this time off the clock. Ty Vig will drive. Swarmed. Kick. Brody Scalise. 3. Air ball right to Serkinik. Just consider that a beautiful pass as Serkinik will put that up and in for his first bucket of the game.
That's the importance of getting guys under the rim. Serkinik just there in the right place, right time, wide open look, and puts 2 more points to the board for the Bearcats.
18-11 Kittson County Central. Owen Shervestead on the left wing. Top of the key, Giesecke. Back into the paint, Shervestead. Turnaround, Jay. Too strong. Fight for the rebound. Thomas has got it. Lost the ball. Gets it back. Goes down to the ground. Ball's loose. Brock Scalise takes it away in the corner.
It's a great effort there by the Rebels defense and Thomas to box out Ty Vig. Now, a guy's done that, but even better play by Scalise. Keep the ball in bounds and save the possession for the Bearcats.
Over to the right wing, it is Brock Scalise. What can he do here? Over to Peterson. Peterson splits the defense. He lost the ball. Nice hands by Thomas. 3-on-2. Owen Shervestead will slow down the speed. Kick it over. Thomas, fake. He just didn't shoot the ball. Got to reset the offense. Maybe a little too much thinking down low, so you got to think of something else. Giesecke double teamed up top. Shervestead. Over to Duden. That's a logo 3. And off back iron. Gunnar Halverson comes away with the offensive rebound. Back to Shervestead. Back to Duden. He won't fire this time. Top of the key. Just low game of catch. Giesecke on the high post. Oh, what a pass! And Gunnar Halverson missed the layup and then knocked the ball out of bounds. And it'll go back to the Bearcats. How did he miss that?
Yeah, it's a better look. One of the better ones we'll have inside tonight, I'm sure, against this really aggressive 2-3 zone defense that we heard Coach Philly mention in the pregame interview. The Bearcats don't want a whole lot of stuff like that underneath the rim happen. So now the chances, Halverson and the Rebels have got to take him. That one there was a missed opportunity.
My goodness. So now full court man. You're down 7 if you're Red Lake County. This is so far going just like the last time these two teams played, except with a bit more offense at the start. Kellen Johnson move it over left wing Serkinik. Back to Johnson, guarded by Shervestead. In the corner, Peterson. Peterson moving in, and those foot a runner up and in. He faked the pass down low to Brock Scalise. Duden took the bait and an easy layup. Man, it is 20-11 Bearcats right now. Giesecke into the corner, Ethan Majors. Back to Duden, swinging the ball quickly. Shervestead, high post, doesn't like it. Kick back out, Majors 3 from the corner. Butter! Ethan Majors from downtown. He's got 1, cut the lead down to 6. And we'll have a substitution here as Ty Vig will now check back into the game after a very brief respite down on the bench. And Serkinik will go to the bench.
And that makes the post a little bit tougher there for the Rebel offense. They had Peterson in there, I believe, running that spot. And he's put Ty Vig in there. He's about 50 pounds heavier and about 3 inches taller. Much tougher guy to guard down there.
The University of North Dakota football commit has got the ball. He's sworn, puts up a tough shot, no good. Gets his own rebound with one hand and put it back up and in. This guy is insane to watch in the low post. He's got 9.
My point exactly. He's made a shot over top of 3 defenders there. Jumps right up through him, embraced the contact, put the bucket in.
That is so difficult to do. You have to be super strong to pull that off. Pass in the corner. It was too high for Majors. He's able to save it. Duden's got it. Duden over to Giesecke. And great job by the Bearcat defense. They were all out of sorts and got back into sorts. And he'll move it over Shervestead left wing. Peterson on him. Back up top, Duden. Red Lake County's taking more time than they probably want to per possession. Shervestead 3. No good. Fight for the rebound, and Brody Scalise comes away with it.
No points there, but still a really nice job by Majors to save that ball from going out of bounds. He's going to jump up probably 6 inches to get that ball back into play and give his guys a chance.
Ty Vig. Vig stops, just lobs it. Johnson can't catch the pass. Maybe just a tad too far, but he tried to grab it quickly, and it didn't quite work out for him. It'll be a Rebel ball.
Yeah, Johnson maybe took his eye off of it there before it went to him, and timeout's called.
This will be the first 30-second timeout of the game called by Coach Fillion. So we'll take a 30-second break, and we'll be back right after this on KROX.
You've been waiting for a chance to do something that matters, something big, with without a big price tag. Welcome to Northland Community and Technical College. Here you can have a big impact on a small campus, in classrooms that mirror today's workplace, with instructors who teach from experience and know you by name. You've been waiting for a place like this. Are you ready?
$7:19 is on the clock here for the rest of this first half. 22-14, Kittson County Central has the lead, and they've had the lead so far the entire game. Can Red Lake County try to get some momentum back in this 7 minutes and change? Right wing, it's Majors. Swing it left wing, Duden. Duden drives baseline, tries to go cross court. Majors catch and shoot three, short, and a rebound by Giesecke. Back to the corner, Duden. Over to Shervestead. Doesn't like it, so he'll go back up top to Majors and just reset the offense here. Majors to Shervestead. Shervestead, high post, Giesecke. Giesecke swarmed on double team. Back out Majors. Step back. Doesn't like it. Kick back out. Giesecke. Shot clock at 3. Giesecke stops. Pulls up. High post. No good. And the rebound by Vig.
Again, Vig just huge down there in the paint. Not a lot of guys can stop him, but I wonder if they're going to start committing more guys to the post defensively, are the Rebels, to try to stop him down low.
Well, this is what that Kittson County zone defense can do. They force you to take shots from outside. And that ball loose somehow found Vig. Had it poked out, got it back, steps back, fires a 3. He knew he missed it, and the rebound goes to Shervestead, and he gets fouled as both Johnson and Knutson closed in on him, and they'll get that call every time, and they are going to give it to Kellen Johnson. That's his second foul of the game.
I think we talk so much about the physicality and the brawn of Ty Vig, right? We don't get to talk about the IQ very much. That's a smart play. He knows he doesn't going to make the shot. He's got to get down low, get there, at least make himself in a good position to grab the rebound. Oh, he ultimately didn't get it. That's still a good attempt.
Yeah, at the same time, Vig is also smart enough to know when the shot's not going to fall. But when it went around and out, he hesitated, and that allowed Shervestead to come in and grab the board. Top of the key now, it's Giesecke. They've got 2 guys on the high post now. This is the first time Red Lake County set up an offense like this. Into Shervestead. He's surrounded on the free throw line. Giesecke for 3. Yes! Will Giesecke from downtown. He's got 5, and it's 22-17.
Needed that shot bad.
That was a big-time shot for the Rebels. Can they build something off of this? It's Peterson at the top of the key. Over to Serkinik, who's back in the game. Over to Brody Scalise, and that was knocked out of bounds by Ben Gullingsrud. Didn't like that it was off of him, but that was a pretty clear one. Ball stays with the Bearcats.
Yeah, Gullingsrud just broke on the ball that time. He had a good chance at it, but not there quite in time. Goes out of bounds, but still, got to give it to the Rebel defense. They're hanging in there, and they've helped claw back into this game, make it just a 5-point game now.
Inbounded, it's Ty Vig. Vig running 1 point. He'll move it over right wing Serkinik. He thought about a 3. They're just letting him shoot it. And Serkinik no good off the top of the backboard and grabbed by Duden. Serkinik's not an outside shooter, and they gave him the open look. He decided why not. That one was no good. Top of the key, Duden, move it over to Giesecke. Brock Scalise is ready to check back into the game. Odds are it's probably for Serkinik. Giesecke wants another one. Giesecke's got another one. Will Giesecke from downtown. He's got 8, and the lead's down to 2.
6 in a row for the Rebels.
Coach Jerome is clamoring for a timeout. Nobody sees him, and they'll finally give it to him. Had to do 20 jumping jacks before he was able to get the timeout. He knows that Red Lake County's got their first spurt of momentum. Full timeouts. We'll be back in 60 seconds. 22-20 Bearcats, 5:05 to go in the half.
Looking for a truck that works as hard as you do? This March, lease a Chevy Silverado 1500 2FL for just $549 a month on a 36-month lease. With 10,000 miles per year, first payment due at signing, and financing through GM Financial, this deal is built for you. At Rydell, we believe trust is earned by doing what's right every time. No games, no gimmicks, just honest pricing, expert service, and a team that puts you first. Together, let's drive. Real life, real relationships, real Rydell.
You've been waiting for a chance to do something that matters, something big without a big price tag. Welcome to Northland Community and Technical College. Here you can have a big impact on a small campus, in classrooms that mirror today's workplace, with instructors who teach from experience and know you by name. You've been waiting for a place like this. Are you ready?
Here we go out of the timeout. 22-20. Kittson County Central in front. Last 6 points have been scored by the Rebels on 2 Will Giesecke shots from beyond the arc. Vig will hand it off to Peterson. Eli Peterson driving, kicks it back out. Vig's got it. Baseball pass, will move it over to Brody Scalise. Back to Vig on the right wing. Wanted down low, didn't have it. Kick back out. Brody Scalise for 3. Off back iron, long rebound. Vig somehow came away with it with his backhand, and they'll move it back over. Top of the key, Eli Peterson, guarded by Giesecke, stops, knocked away by Ben Gullingsrud. That's the second time he's done that in his right wing defensive position. As a substitution will check into the game, and Kellen Johnson will re-enter.
Yeah, Gullingsrud again just at the right place at the right time. He's got a real nose for the basketball, it feels like. Whenever there's a pass coming his way, he just steps in the way and knocks it out of there.
He can also shoot the 3, so you can't leave him alone either. He is a very solid just perimeter ball player. Over to the left wing, Johnson, cross court, Eli Peterson, fakes a 3, gets by Doonan, fakes the shot at the high post, and the shot clock expired anyway. It was taken away by Giesecke with the shot clock at 1. Shervestead, Rebels can tie or take the lead right here. Up top, Giesecke. 4:14 to go, first half. High post, Shervestead peels it back. They gave him space, so he fires a mid-range, and it just doesn't fall. And Vig fighting for the rebound with 2 Rebels. It's still loose, and jump ball is called. Possession arrow will go to the Rebels. And that's twice Shervestead. They just left him alone there, and twice he's missed it.
Yeah, Shervestead typically would make that shot. He's made a couple in this game so far, and not a bad idea to try it again. They have one of his teammates down there underneath the rim. I believe both Luke Peterson and Ben Youngs are near the rim, so why not try it?
Stack formation for the Rebels. Quick inbound, Giesecke, runner, too strong. Vig tips it up in the air, and it's grabbed by Eli Peterson.
He's trying to set up the quick shot that time. They had him open.
It's just a few of these, what you would call bunnies, easy buckets, that Red Lake County have just been unable to make.
And it's not falling in.
Ty Vig on the baseline. Peels it back out. Swing it over. Brody Scalise, extra pass. Johnson, guarded by Shervestead. Both defenders doing really good rotation work today. Kellen Johnson, 3. Good! Johnson from downtown over Shervestead. And that's his second 3 of the game.
Also, he knuckleballed that shot, too. Not a lot of spin on that one, just up and then through the hoop. A really nice shot there by Kellen Johnson. Gives the Bearcats a bit of cushion with the Rebels starting to claw back into this one.
Giesecke up the floor. Up top, Shervestead, high post. He'll bring it back out and put it to the top of the key. Right back to Shervestead. That's a deep 3. And Shervestead answers, drilling it from the left wing. His first points of the night.
Maybe he needs to step back another couple feet. That could have been the answer.
He was too strong on all those shots. Just step back a little bit. 25-23. Down in the high post. Ty Vig triple team. Bring it back out. Peterson to Johnson. Johnson to Brock Scalise in the corner. Guarded tightly by Gullingsrud on the baseline, and he's fouled by Luke Peterson. Only the second foul that the Rebels have committed here in this first half. With 2:55 to go, Bearcats up 2, and Brock Scalise will go to the foul line.
Yeah, we're almost, 16 minutes, 15 minutes in this game, only a total of 5 fouls for both sides. Been a pretty clean game here so far, but Scalise just goes in there, and Peterson stepped in his way, draws the foul. They'll call that one every time.
They changed it to a non-shooting foul, so it'll be an inbound for Peterson underneath. Pardon me, that's Johnson underneath. He'll throw it in. Brody Scalise up to Vig. Vig, corner, Knudsen. Back to Brock Scalise. Fakes to Vig, and now we'll hand back to him. Vig will drive, lost the ball, and it's taken by Gunnar Halverson, moves it up to Shervestead. Shervestead one-on-one with Johnson. Shervestead driving, Shervestead, no good! Rebound by Vig, great defense by Johnson. And back across the half-court line, it's Vig. That might have been a travel, he got away with it. Vig will now drive, baseline, Vig. Swarmed, top of the key. Johnson wants another one. It's around and in for 3. Kellen Johnson's third 3 of the game, and it's back to a 5-point advantage.
Another nice shot. You see the celebration afterwards. Johnson and Scalise both doing the ice in my veins after that one.
My goodness, that was a bit all over the place, but they found a way to make it work. Up top, Shervestead. Shervestead, they left him alone. Third time's the charm. No, he's missed 3 of those. Pull-up shots from the high post. Rebound to Johnson.
Those are the shots that are going to be open for the Rebels tonight. I mean, with the defense that Kittson County Central is playing, they've got to start making them.
And Coach Fillion called it in our pregame interview. He said Vig likes to just stay back in the paint. He won't come out to the high post. So those shots will be open all day, and they haven't been successful in any of them. Vig, triple teamed again. Cross court, Knudsen. Nice move, Knudsen to the rack, blocked by Duden, and taken back by Giesecke. A minute and a half to go in this first half. Giesecke will bring it back up top. Duden stolen initially, but then Shervestedt got it back. Back over to Giesecke. Left wing Duden. Guarded by Brock Scalise. Height advantage there for the Rebels. Shervestedt steps back. They're leaving him alone. High post Giesecke. Vig comes out to play him. Shervestedt on the baseline. Back outside. Gullingsrud. Shot clock at 7. Giesecke fade away. Oh, tough shot. Will Giesecke knocks that one down, and he's got 10 points. Cut the lead to 3 with 60 seconds to go.
We both alluded to it earlier. Those mid-range jumpers are going to be the ones that are going to be open for the Rebels. Vig's underneath the rim. Good understanding there by Giesecke to just turn around and make the shot.
Ty Vig, guarded tightly by Duden. Cross court, Knudsen won't shoot it. Brock Scalise to Brody Scalise. Down to the high post, Vig. Vig backing in and had it knocked away. Got it back. Turn around, left hand, no good. Fight for the rebound, and big time by Duden. Able to save it to Giesecke. And it's a 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. 28-25 Kittson County Central, and Red Lake County will slow things down. See if they can potentially get the last shot out of this with how close the clocks are.
Certainly the goal tray, the last shot here. The Bearcats have had momentum, it feels like the entire first half in play, so they can go into this halftime down 1 or tied. That's a win for the Rebels, the way it's gone so far.
Shot clock at 8. Giesecke will now pass it. Shervestedt right back to Giesecke. Shot clock at 5. Giesecke drives, stops, kicks. Duden, he's stuck. You got to shoot it. You got to shoot it. Shervestedt just chucks it. It's a shot clock violation with 1.5 seconds to go. And Kittson County Central, either they played good defense or the Rebels just waited a little too long to get something going.
I think it was a little bit of both. There wasn't a whole lot of open chances there. There's a lot of the drive and kick out that the Rebels love to do. We saw that a couple of times in that possession, but still just not a chance to get a shot off in time with the defense.
And most of the time when you're going for that last second shot, you wait till about 8-9 seconds left.
That one was thrown all the way back down. No luck on an actual shot. And we will head into the halftime break. This was a lot of action in this one, but Red Lake County trailed the entire time. Kittson County Central holds a 28-25 lead at the end of the first half. We will take a break, and we will be back with our halftime stats and scoring right after this. You are listening or watching to the Section 8A Boys Basketball Championship on KROX.
You've been waiting for a chance to do something that matters, something big without a big price tag. Welcome to Northland Community and Technical College. Here you can have a big impact on a small campus, in classrooms that mirror today's workplace, with instructors who teach from experience and know you by name. You've been waiting for a place like this. Are you ready?
Shopping for groceries is easier than ever with Hugo's Family Marketplace. To simplify life, Hugo's offers convenient online shopping with delivery or curbside pickup at gohugos.com. Even better, shop on the go with the Hugo's Family Marketplace smartphone app. Download e-coupons, recipes, grocery lists, weekly ads, and place your grocery order right from your phone. Save time and save big with Hugo's Family Marketplace, your hometown grocer since 1939.
You're gonna find more low prices, more great stuff when you go to Hugo's.
This is my farm. Don't come out here and tell me what I need.
I need solutions that work and market options that are worth my time.
Small town support that sees the bigger picture.
A global network that empowers us. A co-op that's there for us every day.
Exceptional people, exceptional care.
The team at Riverview Health is getting stronger to serve you better. Riverview Health is pleased to welcome orthopedic surgeon Dr. Brennan Smith. Dr. Smith specializes in joint replacements and sports medicine. Dr. Smith is now seeing patients at Riverview Clinic in Crookston, East Grand Forks, and Thief River Falls. You know you'll be in good hands with Riverview Health when you need specialized care. For appointments, call 218-281-9595.
You can make a sweet life right here in the Red River Valley with a career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Our shift schedule offers 14 days off per month, which gives you time for family, friends, the great outdoors, and everything else you enjoy about small town living. Entry-level positions are available, and pay starts around $18 per hour. Apply today at crystalsugar.com and share in our sweet success.
Hi,
I'm Dr. Angie Smith, optometrist at the Crookston Eye Clinic and Foston Eye Clinic. We aim to provide high-quality products to our patients, things that we use ourselves in treating our own dry eye or coatings that we like to use on our own glasses.
We offer myopia control contact lenses for children, which are soft contacts that not only correct their vision, but are designed to slow the progression of their nearsightedness.
The eyes lead the body, and we are passionate about helping the eyes be safer, sharper, and faster.
And welcome back to Ralph Engelstad Arena here in Thief River Falls. 28-25, Kittson County Central. They lead Red Lake County. They've led all 18 minutes of this game so far. Scoring goes as follows. For Red Lake County, they have the only player in double figures on either side. That's Will Giesecke. He has 10 points, 6 of those on 2 threes in a row on 2 separate possessions. Connor Duden, he has 7 points, 3 points apiece for Owen Shervestead and Ethan Majors, and 2 points from Luke Peterson. Quite frankly, it just feels like Red Lake County can't buy a bucket. It has been a crazy back and forth affair, and I am just realizing that I'm very jealous of our man Chris Fee down there. He was presented with the with the chocolate bag. I'm very envious of you down there.
I got 2 because of my long trip, he said.
He was down doing the Sacred Heart game in the consolation semifinal down the Twin Cities. Made the trip all the way back up here. We appreciate him for doing that. Kittson County Central, their scoring goes as follows. 9 points apiece for Kellen Johnson and Ty Vig. Kellen Johnson had 3 threes. Ty Vig had 4 points from 2-point range, 2 free throws, and a 3-point basket. 3 points apiece from Brock Scalise and Brody Scalise, and then 2 points apiece from Eli Peterson and James Serkinick. Players not scoring for Red Lake County: Ethan Johnson, Ben Gullingsrud, Gavin Thomas, and Gunnar Halverson. The only player into the game not scoring for Kittson County Central was Ashton Knudsen. As mentioned, Kittson County Central led the entire way. Their largest lead was 8 at 22-14, I believe. I think that's correct. And then it was an 11-6 run to wind that down and cut the lead down to 3 to end the half. That's been a look at your scoring. We'll take a break, and when we come back, we'll take a look at the Draft Sports Bar and Grill scoreboard update. All the scores from the girls basketball tournament and other ones that we've got coming through as well. We'll take you all of those coming up right after this. You're listening and watching the Section 8A Basketball Championship on KROX.
For over 45 years, Grove Mechanical has been the trusted choice for heating and cooling solutions in Crookston and the surrounding communities. From furnace repairs to air conditioning installations, we're committed to keeping your home comfortable year-round. We're proud to support this community and all its athletes. Best of luck to the Crookston Pirates this season. Grove Mechanical is behind you all the way.
Welcome to Andy Oman State Farm. We're located on 423 North Broadway, next to Holiday in Crookston, Minnesota. 3rd generation agent with State Farm. We've got a team here with over 75 years of experience, 6 of us fully licensed, here to serve you. We know insurance is about a promise, and we're here from the beginning to throughout the whole process to deliver on that promise.
Nobody likes to wait on hold, and neither do we. Give our office a call where a cheerful voice is ready to help you right away. Call 218-281-3643.
For all of your automotive service needs, call Christian Brothers Ford here in Crookston. We have a service team to handle all of your vehicle's needs. Does your vehicle pull to the right or left? Call and schedule an alignment today. Proper alignment saves gas and wear on your tires. We're here to take care of your vehicle repairs and maintenance. Call Christopher or Jersey in the service department at 281-1338. Make an appointment today with the service department at Christian Brothers Ford of Crookston, where we make it easy.
Welcome to Hope Therapy, where we specialize in therapy for pediatrics. From speech to occupational and physical therapies, we invite you to experience our welcoming environment, where our professional therapists treat you like family. Everyone deserves the gift of hope. Experience it today and learn how we can help your child thrive.
Best wishes to the Sacred Heart Eagles during today's playoff game from everyone at Hope Therapy. Phil Vagno, Coldwell Banker, Forks Real Estate. He's been part of the Grand Forks, East Grand Forks, and surrounding communities for over 60 years. Phil's a proud supporter of high school sports and especially Sacred Heart Athletics, and also a proud proponent of real estate investments. Let Phil be a calming voice in the crazy world of real estate.
Give him a call so he can help you out. All he asks is you give him a chance. Phil Vagno, Coldwell Banker, Forks Real Estate, 218-693-1062. Online, forksrealestate.com. Thank you, and good luck, Eagles.
Welcome back to Ralph Engelstad Arena. Let's take a look at our Draft Sports Bar and Grill scoreboard update. They have that fantastic menu. Soups and salads, award-winning chili, appetizers, entrees, pasta, burgers, wraps, you name it. They've got the fantastic queso pork sandwich. I always recommend that, but everything is good at Drafts. Never had a bad experience there. They are fantastic. Takeouts and catering, they're always available, and they have a room that's available for parties and special celebrations. Contact them at 281-1183, or you can order online, draftsportsbar.com. Well, we'll give you some scores from girls basketball. Class A consolation semifinals. Walker Hackensack Akeley at 10 a.m. They beat Cromwell Wright 69-51. And as you heard right here on KROX, Sacred Heart's fantastic season came to an end with a 57-41 loss at the hands of the Crusaders of Mayor Lutheran. So consolation championship will be between Walker Hackensack Akeley and Mayor Lutheran. For the Class A semifinals, how about West Central area? They beat Goodhue 58-50, and they led pretty much that entire game. Goodhue only had 30 points with about 5 minutes remaining. They tried to make a mad dash, but it just wasn't enough. And then in a good one, McRae beat Sleepy Eye St. Mary's 60-56. So it'll be West Central area and McRae for the Class A championship. In Class AA consolation final, it was Caledonia beating Sauk Center 69-63 in that contest. And then taking a look at other scores we have in the Consolation Championship 3A, De La Salle, they beat Rockridge 63-48. AA semifinal, Providence Academy beat Minnewaska area 88-43. It was demolition there for Providence Academy. They'll play the winner of Crosby Ironton and Minnehaha Academy. It was, again, 88-43. That's a heck of a result for Providence Academy. Also, the Class 4A Consolation Championship, Chaska beat Brainerd 72-57.
Yeah, no surprise on the Providence Academy score. There's nobody they're the best team in the state, regardless of class. And, well, you can do that when you can get Chad Greenway's two daughters to be two of your 5 starters.
Yeah, it's athletes running the family there. So that's a big-time showcase there. Second half is now underway. It's inbounded to Ty Vig, guarded by Connor Duden. Kittson County Central left to right on your radio dial if you're not watching on KROX TV. Red Lake County moving right to left. It's over to the right wing. We have got Brock Scalise. He's guarded by Majors. Into Peterson. Stumbles. Ball loose. Take it away. And that's Johnson with the steal. In the corner, Majors, 3. Good! And we're immediately tied at 28. Second 3 of the game for Majors.
They've got to get that first shot, get it up, tie the game. Big start for the Rebels.
Another steal, and Ethan Johnson's got 2 of them in the first 40 seconds. Here's Shervestead at the top of the key. Duden back to Majors. He wants another one. Way too strong, nothing but air. Rebound by Brody Scalise, heads up. Oh, Johnson got another one, tried to save it and threw it right to Reed Froylan, the public address announcer. He was ready for that one, made a nice little grab.
It took out his mellow yellow, but almost took out his popcorn.
Now
He's got another one.
That's a crime we can't afford to have down there.
That would have been tragedy.
Yeah, if the popcorn is down, the play needs to be stopped and a ceremony might need to be held. Tied at 28 here.
Important next couple minutes here for Kittson County Central. Right now, Red Lake County tying it up. I would say momentum's on their side, especially with 2 steals early on.
Could not agree more. Even almost the 3rd steal, and all of them were by Ethan Johnson. Here's Kellen Johnson, 3. Answers right back. Man, did they need that or what? Kellen Johnson knocks his 4th 3 of the game down.
And that's a great response, too. Momentum, as Chris mentioned, is on the Rebels' side. You have to go and make a big shot. Kellen Johnson did just that.
High post, Giesecke, turnaround Jay. They missed that. Put back. Ethan Johnson is all over the place right now for the Rebels. His first bucket of the game cut the lead down to 1.
Again, Johnson, that's really short in front of the rim, open space, got the rebound, put up the second chance points, keeping the Rebels in it.
Quite frankly, Red Lake County could be up by 10 if they've been making those shots, but they just haven't gone down. Here's Kellen Johnson over to Brock Scalise. Ty Vig, swarm, splits the defense and scores. And Ty Vig is up to double figures. He's got 11.
Also, almost the Von Miller fake spin move against the 49ers a few years back, right? I mean, he faked a man out, spun around through the gap, had a wide open lane to the basket.
Duden will move it over. Shervestead right back to Duden, playing catch on the perimeter. Oh, it's Majors in the corner again. Can't leave him alone because he'll knock the three down. His third of the game, and we're tied at 33.
It's what, our third lead now in a couple of minutes.
In the corner, Vig. Red Lake County has not led in this contest, but they've now tied it multiple times. Brock Scalise guarded tightly over there. He'll move it to the left wing. Johnson lobs it. Somehow Vig got it and gets stuffed by three Rebels. Shervestead splits it. Long pass. Ethan Johnson's there. Fakes both defenders out. And the Rebels have their first lead of the game.
And no surprise to anybody, Kittson County Central's got a tall timeout after that one. They get a fast break chance, have man wide open, stops, hits the brakes, shows off the hamstring strength, letting those two defenders fly past him. A wide open look there, a nice easy bucket to give the Rebels the lead again.
A polar opposite start to this second half. We'll be back in 30 seconds on KROX.
Welcome to Hope Therapy, where we specialize in therapy for pediatrics. From speech to occupational and physical therapies, we invite you to experience our welcoming environment, where our professional therapists treat you like family. Everyone deserves the gift of hope. Experience it today and learn how we can help your child thrive.
Best wishes to the Sacred Heart Eagles during today's playoff game from everyone at Hope Therapy.
15:22 remaining in the second half. The Rebels have just taken their first lead of the game at 35-33. Peterson will inbound to Vig. Vig might be the one to take it up the floor. Guarded full court by Duden. Working on Duden. Spinning around. Duden took it away. Connor Duden. All down court on Vig. No good. Gets his own rebound. Hesitates. Puts it up. Vig blocks it. Gets it back again. Kicks it back out. Majors three. Good! It's a 5-point lead for the Rebels.
Rebel fans all in their feet, hands in the air, clapping and cheering as they should be. They gotta take momentum back.
Kellen Johnson, circus shot, no, rebound, grabbed by Geese. Central's all out of sorts. Oh, it's Majors down there. He was thinking about a potential heat check. It's back to Shervestead. Giesecke, top of the key to Shervestead. Hesitation dribble. Duden, back to Shervestead. Shervestead drives. Up near the paint, doesn't like it. Bring it back up top. Giesecke fakes it. Giesecke driving, kicking, corner. Duden fake. Duden drives back up top. Majors weaving. Majors dumps it. Shervestead shot clock at 3. Poked out of bounds with 2 on the shot clock by Brody Scalise. And now you got to think of a play to get somebody a quick shot.
That they do. And Ty Vig, if you watch him in the paint, he's not hovering underneath the rim like he has been for most of the game. He's been creeping out a little bit, a couple more feet, trying to take away some of the intermediate stuff that the Rebels have been making over the last couple minutes. And as soon as the ball gets down into the corners, he backs right on back up.
Shervestead lob. Duden catches over the back of Knutson and puts it up and in.
Nothing Knutson can do about that one. He just wasn't facing the play. And a really nice shot made that time.
10-0 run. Coach Fillion is incredibly expressive down there. Many a fist pump. A foul was just called. And that'll be on Ethan Johnson. We haven't had many fouls all day. That was the first of the half. And the second foul on Johnson.
I will say this is the biggest crowd I've seen for one team with Red Lake County. They have taken up almost this whole section, and it is amazing.
It's super cool to see. Of course, I talked to Jody Duden, and she says every game she's going to bring more cardboard cutouts, and they've outdone themselves this time. There's a ton in these seats.
And Kittson County Central fans, boy, the student body, fantastic, and they've got a pretty decent crowd underneath you guys.
Yeah, we can't see it from here, but neither can Johnson see where he was throwing that ball as it goes out of bounds, and it'll be back to Red Lake County, and they could look to put a staple on this run.
When I said the next couple of minutes are going to be huge, well, doesn't take a basketball genius to figure out when Red Lake County has some total attendance is 1,968.
Thank you very much. That is an awesome total.
But if Red Lake County gets going, look out.
Giesecke wants to continue that, and he got a 3! Will Giesecke from downtown. He's got 13. It's a 10-point game.
Look out.
This could get bad quickly. Over to Brody Scalise. It took them a half to get going. Eli Peterson on the left wing. Fake to Vig, now right back to him. Ty Vig will move it over. Brody Scalise, Kellen Johnson, he wants another 3, and nothing but air out of bounds. And Kittson County Central is all out of sorts. Look out is right.
Yeah, all sorts is a good way to put it. It just seems like they've been deflated almost over the last couple minutes of play. Momentum goes back to the Rebels, and suddenly the Bearcats can't seem to do anything right.
It's 18 to 5 to start this half in the first 4 minutes and 50 seconds. It's Majors, creates some space. He thought about shooting it, but he won't. Move it over Giesecke. Back to Shervestead. Owen Shervestead taking his time. Back to Gullingsrud. He could shoot from over there, but he won't. Back to Shervestead. Shervestead back over to Gullingsrud. Now he'll fire short. Right back to Giesecke. Misses the putback, and Ty Vig comes away with the rebound.
Nice perimeter defense that time by the Bearcats. Scalise out there, as was Peterson, just to keep all the shots contested.
Kittson County Central does not need to rush, but you could tell they've got some adrenaline pumping right now. Down low, Peterson, and lost the ball going up. It was poked out by Giesecke.
He wanted a foul, too. He put his hands up in the air after that one, thinking, did they not hit me?
Well, maybe he didn't. Up top, Shervestead, 43-33 Rebels. If you went to go grab a drink and came back to a 10-point lead, and as what just happened there, the ball from Majors in the corner hit the top of the backboard, hit the scoreboard, and then went in. Unfortunately, that's illegal.
Sometimes you just have the sauce. You know what I'm saying? You have the juice. Everything's just going your way. Majors that time showed it. Those points won't count. A good moment for the fans.
I have never seen that before.
Me neither.
I don't know if you're hot, it just works for you, even if it doesn't count.
The old, it's like throwing a beach ball into the ocean.
Yep, you're going to hit the water, right?
Yep, you're going to hit the water, and that's what Red Lake County, they're feeling it right now. That big old, the basket's the size of the ocean right now.
That is for sure, and crowd reacted to it. They knew it didn't count, but back to Brock Scalise now in the corner for Kittson County Central. The basket might be the size of a thimble right now. They need to think of something. Over to the right wing, Vig. Jab step, step back, and nice job by Duden guarding that well. Swing it to the left wing, Kellen Johnson. Ethan Johnson on him. Down low, Vig. Hasn't been much down here. Kicks it out. Peterson, shot clock at 5. Peterson backing in, turns around, puts one up, off the rim, no good. Fight for the rebound. Owen Shervestead comes away with it.
And Shervestead just boxed Sturkanick out that time. Got in his way, got in front of him, jumped up, got the rebound. Nice play there defensively.
There's nothing you can do when you're presented with a good box out.
No, nothing at all.
As over to the left wing, it's Duden. Back to Shervestead. This is really Red Lake County slowing the pace down. Peterson is all over Shervestead. They'll bring it back over. Duden. Duden cross court. Peterson nearly took it away. Collision, no call. Shervestead, that's a deep one. It's good! Owen Shervestead hits that one from Huck Olson Arena, and it's 46-33. That's his second 3 of the game, and Kittson County Central has to call another timeout. 46-33. It's all falling apart. Full timeout called. We will be back in 60 seconds on KROX.
Hi, I'm Dr. Angie Smith, optometrist at the Crookston Eye Clinic and Foston Eye Clinic. We aim to provide high-quality products to our patients, things that we use ourselves in treating our own dry eye or coatings that we like to use on our own glasses.
We offer myopia control contact lenses for children, which are soft contacts that not only correct their vision, but are designed to slow the progression of their nearsightedness.
The eyes lead the body, and we are passionate about helping the eyes be safer, sharper, and faster.
Shopping for groceries is easier than ever with Hugo's Family Marketplace. To simplify life, Hugo's offers convenient online shopping with delivery or curbside pickup at GoHugos.com. Even better, shop on the go with the Hugo's Family Marketplace smartphone app. Download e-coupons, recipes, grocery lists, weekly ads, and place your grocery order right from your phone. Save time and save big with Hugo's Family Marketplace, your hometown grocer since 1939.
You're gonna find more low prices, more great stuff when you go to Hugo's.
Well, we're back. We've played 6 minutes and 50 seconds in this second half, and Red Lake County has outscored Kittson County Central by a whopping 21-5. They are up by 13, 46-33. Peterson able to find Johnson, Ethan Johnson on Kellen. Kellen will drive and move it right wing. Brody Scalise down low, and Vig can't hang on to the pass. And Vig is very mad at Brody Scalise after that, yelling at him and pointing him to go a different direction. And right now, it's just tensions are high, and Coach Jerome giving constant encouragement, clapping, saying, let's go.
Yeah, you can't point the finger when you're down big. Guys have got to rally together and say, hey, not a great play. Let's fix it next time.
Shervestead on the right wing. Into the corner, it's Duden. Out there with Ethan Johnson, Gunnar Halverson, and Will Giesecke. Shervestead to Duden, another deep three. It's good! Connor Duden from downtown. It's a 16-point lead. 3 after 3 after 3 as moving in is Kellen Johnson. Baseline Peterson, runner off the side of the backboard. Duden with the rebound all the way down. Ethan Johnson, guarded by Brody Scalise. Johnson spins, fades, no good. Ball tipped around, grabbed by Duden, puts it back up and in. And a massive fist bump from Coach Philly, and it's an 18-point lead.
You think these guys can make it from the locker room behind 3 closed doors the way they're going into the night? I mean, it seems like every shot is dropping here for the Rebels all of a sudden.
How things have changed. Peterson for 3, another air ball, and a wrestling match, and a double foul will be called by the official on the near side of us, near side court on Shervestead and Brock Scalise, fighting and wrestling, and now the officials are conversating here.
The score was tied at 33 apiece with 15:42 remaining after a Majors three-pointer, but that was a part of a they trailed 33-30, so it is a 21-0 run for Red Lake County right now.
Everything is falling in any possible metric at the moment as the officials are still conversing about this potential double foul.
So 5 three-pointers, so 15 of the 21 points have been on threes. And that's no surprise if you know anything about Red Lake County. When they get shooting, look out.
It's just, you're trying to stop a tsunami with a cardboard box. It's just not going to work. It's going to be blown away as Shervestead will take it up the floor. Slowing the pace down. Brock Scalise in front of him. Double foul, once again, was called. It was on Gunnar Halverson and Brock Scalise. My apologies there. Ethan Johnson, cross-court. Duden pass deflected by Brock Scalise and out of bounds. So able to try and reset this offense with 15 on the shot clock.
That's maybe the first mistake so far that we've seen from the Rebels in the last probably, 5.5 minutes of play or so since they went on this 21-0 run. They have been pretty much flawless.
Giesecke. Brock Scalise with him. Giesecke hesitates. Crossover. Giesecke, free throw line, spinning on Vig. Kicks it back out. That's a travel. And that one was clear as can be as he lost his pivot foot. And first turnover, really, for Red Lake County in a long time.
A long time is right. It feels like an eternity since they've had a turnover. And now this is the chance. The Bearcats down a lot. Unfortunately for Kittson County Central, there is no such thing as a 20-point basket. They've got to go 2 and 3 at a time. They just have to find the open shots, put some points on the board, and hope that materializes into a comeback.
This game is really being played on pure shooting. We've only had 2 free throw attempts combined all day. As Ashton Knutson back in the game. He'll move it over. Brody Scalise for 3. Oh, no good. Everything's way off right now. Fight for the ball. And what's going to happen here? Did they get the timeout?
I'm not sure. It looked like, to me, Will Giesecke dove on the ball.
There's a foul.
There's a foul. He was trying to call a timeout when he had it, but a foul called first.
Serkin called for the foul.
He came in flying from the backside.
Good hustle, but just ran into too much of a Rebel there.
Yep, and if you're fighting for a loose ball, they'll let you get away with a lot. So it's had to have been something pretty major for him to get that foul. 9 minutes to go. It's an 18-point Red Lake County lead. Here is Duden. And pass deflected by Knutson. Fight for it. Loose knocked out of bounds off the knee of Peterson. And Kellen Johnson is trying to pump up the Kittson County Central crowd after creating that turnover. They believe if Red Lake County can score 21 unanswered, we can too.
It's a tall task, but there's plenty of time left. 8 minutes, 49 seconds remain here in this game, Gabe. And the Bearcats, again, they've got to start doing it soon, but there's time.
It's Vig taking up the floor. Full court defense there by Duden. Shervestead is looking to help. Vig picks up his dribble. He doesn't have anything. Vig is stuck, and he's able to find Brody Scalise. Over to Peterson. Giesecke guarding him. They'll move it over to Vig outside. He looks to drive. Had it knocked out. Goes to the ground. Fight for it. Wrestling. And this time possession is grabbed and a timeout called by Duden. And now he's the one pumping up his crowd as the teams rise. And the fans rise. 30-second timeout on the way. 51-33 Rebels, 8.5 to go. This is the Section 8A Boys Basketball Championship on KROX.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Efficiencies are critical, which is why you need a lender who will find the right loan structure for a strong financial future. You need a lender to look out for your whole farm operation. Ag Country.
As we welcome you back, the Bearcats have been scoreless for over 7 minutes after taking a 33-30 lead off a 3 by Kellen Johnson. And at the moment, things are looking dire.
Yeah, things are looking dire. The Bearcat defense has got to start to firm up, and they have not allowed any points in the last minute and 30 or so.
Duden wants to change that. Off back iron, and the rebound will be grabbed by Brody Scalise. Here comes Peterson, guarded full court by Giesecke, trying to push him off with the left hand. Picks up his dribble, doesn't have anywhere to go. Pass deflected, Sherverstead trying to go and knock it down. Now it's taken away by Giesecke, back on the floor, and it's going to be an over and back violation as Johnson got the ball back, but tried to throw it to Vig, and he threw it behind the half-court line.
Yeah, Vig just worked his way in the backcourt there, and that's the most open Vig has been in the last 7 minutes or so. I mean, Duden's been on like water on rice or ice in a snowstorm, and they have been all over each other.
Ethan Johnson will check back in. Peterson will exit. Man, Red Lake County, we knew that this game could potentially go this way, but these two have played 2 classic games so far this season. And right now, Red Lake County is in full cruise control. Closer to autopilot as lobbing it in. What was that? That's why autopilot doesn't work, folks, as Giesecke chucked that ball 10 feet above the head of Sherverstead and into their own student body.
Yep, you have a lead, of course, but you can't grow complacent with that lead because, again, you're playing another pretty good team down there, although they are at a bit of a lull. Mistakes are not the way to close a game out.
A bit of a lull is an understatement. It's now been 8 minutes since they have last scored a point. Peterson will drive, put up a runner, and break that seal finally. Peterson knocks it down, a second bucket of the night. It's a 16-point game with 7.5 minutes to go.
It feels like a lot bigger lead than that, than 16 points, but Bearcats still very much in it again with the time remaining, but they've got to keep doing that, make stops and get points.
Here's Duden, top of the key. Duden will look to drive. Duden over Vig, no, and a foul, I believe, is called on the floor. That was on Johnson.
I'm sure a lot of Kittson County Central fans saying, why aren't you getting the ball to Ty Vig during this run? They settled for a lot of outside shots, a lot of threes, and I think they got into the race of trying to match up with Red Lake County instead of trying to get it into what got them here.
And if you try and do that race, you're going to lose. That pass was deflected out to Giesecke. Jump stop, kick it. Majors, corner 3. Oh, yeah! Ethan Majors from downtown. And he's got 5 threes, 4.5. It's a 19-point lead. And a foul will be called there on Ethan Johnson. And a little fun fact for you, we currently have 10 combined fouls. 6 of them have been with guys with the last name of Johnson, as both Ethan Johnson and Kellen Johnson have 3 fouls apiece. Nobody else has more than 1. Those are those stats you just don't get anywhere else. Here's Serkovic for 3. Air ball. Another air ball. This one, though, picked up by Johnson. He fires short and rebounded by Giesecke. And he gets fouled by Vig.
And to Chris's point, I don't know why the Bearcats are trying to get all back from 3. I mean, this team is not built to get into a track meet with Red Lake County. They can shoot the lights out. They've got to start working down low. Let Ty Vig get it going, because when he plays well, usually Kittson County Central is a good night. It all runs through him.
In fairness, Kittson County Central did hit 6 threes in the first half, so they were falling. But at the moment, nothing is falling. It's a 19-point lead with 6.5 minutes to go. Sherverstead drive, stopped by Vig, lost the ball through his legs, and taken away by Peterson. Sherverstead clamoring for a foul. Down low, Brody Scalise, nice grab, puts it up and in.
Big play. Nice play there by the Bearcats. Scalise is finding some open space to get in transition. The Bearcat transition game has been good at points tonight. We'll see if they can get some more on that today.
The tension is high up there. Down there, excuse me. We'll see if we get into some chippiness here towards we get to the end of this contest. Giesecke on the free throw line. He lost it. Everybody wanted a foul for Red Lake County. They're not getting it. Refs are letting them play all day tonight. Into the corner. And it's back to Vig. They're getting the ball to Vig. He's just been outside all the time. Here's Kellen Johnson, 3. Another one that's short. Right over to Brock Scalise. Back to Vig. He wants to try a 3. No good. Rebound Majors. And a foul called. And right now, you can just see the frustration occurring down there for the Bearcats as Ben Gullingsrud will check in for Ethan Johnson. It's a 17-point Rebel lead.
Yeah, it feels like that might have been a frustration foul that time for the Bearcats. Things just aren't really going right for him all of a sudden. Miss a rebound. May take some frustration out after.
That was on Kellen Johnson. He's got 4 fouls in this game. Full court press, Shervestead, cross court, Duden. Duden, trapped near the baseline. Can they get across in time? Oh my gosh, that clock hit 25 right as Shervestead crossed the line. They'll say he got there. So ball in play, Majors in the corner, keeping the zone defense on. Shervestead peeling back, move it over Duden. Duden lobs it back up. Shervestead's got it. Shervestead cross court. Majors is there. Catch and shoot 3. He got it again. Ethan Majors has 6 threes, 5 of them in the half. That's a 20-point lead.
And that's the danger of playing that zone defense. Get right full into one side to leave a man wide open on the other. Nice pass in there to find the open Majors, and defense is not there in time.
Majors is now just it's white hot right now, is what we could say from beyond the arc as Shervestead fouled Ty Vig.
Try to give him a bear hug, it looked like, after that one. Just a couple hands on his shoulders.
Bear hug is definitely true. Timeout call by Kittson County Central. That might have been their last one. With 4:55 to go, full timeout. Let's take a 60-second break. Rebels up 57-37.
At Crookston High School, we really have a lot going on.
There isn't that much going on.
Oh yeah? We have
softball, baseball,
track and field,
soccer, swimming, tennis,
golf, volleyball,
crap shooting, hockey,
basketball,
wrestling. So we have a lot of sports.
and there is
Orchestra, band,
choir, visual arts,
speech,
theater, Leo Club. And Crookston is one of the highest academic schools in the region.
Really?
Yeah, really, especially in math and science.
I guess we do have a lot of going on.
Yeah, and that's why Crookston High School is my education destination.
As we welcome you back here to Ralph Engelstad Arena. Red Lake County has hit 13 threes. That's 39 points. They have outscored Kittson County Central just from threes alone. 13 threes, 8 two-pointers. They have not even attempted a free throw tonight. And with 4:55 to go, the only free throws have been by Ty Vig. He's 2 of 2 from the line. Ty Vig's the one who gets it on the inbound. I don't know if I'd want to keep him outside, but now you're starting to run out of time. I should have done this earlier. Kellen Johnson, another attempted 3. He's ice cold now. Shervestead comes away with the rebound. And back the other way comes Giesecke. Kellen Johnson hit 3 threes in the first half. Hit his first shot, his 4th 3 to open up this half as Gullingsrud splits the defense and gets fouled. And that's the final foul to give on Kittson County Central. And they're going to give that one to Johnson, I think. And he's done. Kellen Johnson has fouled out of this game with 4:34 to go. And over 60% of the fouls in this game have been committed by a man named Johnson. As Kellen Johnson fouls out of this game, the sophomore is done.
And now it's Ashton Knutson's turn. One of the other sophomores on this team. The Bearcats have a lot of youth on their roster this season, and all these guys have had significant minutes tonight. Knutson now going to finish this one out.
Here's Shervestead. Over high post, Giesecke. Triple team, lost the ball. That's been working. Taking it away is Knutson. Knutson to Vig. Vig driving, Vig backing in, Vig lost it out of bounds. Nice job, hands that time by Giesecke. As Shervestead is continuing to talk to the official to the point where Gullingsrud and Duden has to pull him back.
Yeah, he's got to be careful here. When you lead by this many, just let it go. And he's got to get used to it. He's playing college basketball next year, and this is how it's going to be played or called next year because these 3 guys do a lot of college officiating as well.
And there's a foul away from the ball.
And the officials have been fantastic tonight.
Oh, yeah. They've been wonderful.
They've let them play. They're not a part of the game. This is why they're doing the championship.
They earn. You're not given this spot. You earned it, and that's exactly what it is. As there's Brock Scalise, as he knocks down a 3, and that was a much-needed shot. able to get him up to 6 points. Coming back the other way, Duden, he lost the ball, taken away by Eli Peterson, 4-on-2. Down the floor comes Brody Scalise on Shervestead, knocked out by Shervestead. And able to use quick hands to reset. 57-40, 4 minutes to go. Gunnar Halverson will check in the game.
In 4 minutes, that's a ton of time left yet, especially with, as you said, Kittson County Central. If they start getting hot and hit the threes, that changes things very quickly. So we'll see what happens.
Only 17-point game, too, so still plenty of time.
Brody again. No. Rebound. Peterson comes away with it. Lost it. Got it back. Back out Vig. He'll try one. Too strong. And Knutson dropped the rebound out of bounds and claps in frustration as we'll go back the other way with 3:50 to go. Shervestead's break lasted 10 seconds. He's now back out onto the floor, and this time he'll take the spot of Gullingsrud.
As much as it pains me to say Wayne Folkers is doing a good job, he's doing a good job.
Oh, man. That must have hurt a little bit.
It does. And I probably won't hear the end of it.
Yep. You shouldn't after that. Here's Giesecke. He'll move it over to Shervestead. Shervestead gets by Knutson. Knutson will reach in and foul him. So Ashton Knutson gets hit with that call. And that'll be his second. It'll be a 1-and-1 now for Shervestead. And the first free throw attempt of the game for Red Lake County with 3:45 to go in the game.
These free throws are important for the Rebels. You make them, you stay out in front, and the clock stopped too. So if they miss, you know, Vig's down there, box somebody out, they made it anyway.
Well, Shervestead knocks that one down. He's got 7 points now. The scoring has really come from beyond the arc. That's been the main story of this game for Red Lake County. 13 threes. Second free throw, no good by Shervestead, and ripped away by Duden. So reset the offense, 58-40. Shervestead guarded tightly by Brock Scalise, over to Duden. Duden trapped near the half-court line. Good rotation defense. It's over to Majors. Majors, he's stuck. Lots of defenders around him, and he traveled, I think. No, a timeout. Quickly, Steve Fillion is able to get a timeout called. And a full timeout, so we'll take one as well. 60 seconds and we'll be back. Red Lake County up 58-40, 3:29 to go.
Phil Vagno, Coldwell Banker, Forks Real Estate. He's been part of the Grand Forks, East Grand Forks, and surrounding communities for over 60 years. Phil's a proud supporter of high school sports and especially Sacred Heart Athletics, and also a proud proponent of real estate investments. Let Phil be a calming voice in the crazy world of real estate. Give him a call so he can help you out. All he asks is you give him a chance. Phil Vagno, Coldwell Banker, Forks Real Estate. 218-693-1062. Online, forksrealestate.com. Thank you and good luck, Eagles.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Efficiencies are critical, which is why you need a lender who will find the right loan structure for a strong financial future. You need a lender to look out for your whole farm operation. Ag Country.
3:29 remaining as the Red Lake County Rebels looking to close this one out, get to 29-2, and advance to the state tournament.
Well, the big thing for Red Lake County, since they did beat Cherry earlier this year, they're going to get a good seed at the state tournament.
That is for sure, as Duden is just going to fire a three at the shot clock expired, and nothing is missing. Just faces of disbelief up here next to me in the press box. My goodness.
And why not try it at this point?
It's an unreal second half that's happening right now. Here's Peterson, guarded by Halverson. And they'll move it over. Ty Vig, catch and shoot three. Way too strong. Knocked out of bounds. It last hit off of Halverson with 3:01 to go. So it'll be another inbound for Kittson County Central. But man, oh man, end of the shot clock. Vig did that to make it 6-0. Threw up a circus shot from that corner. But now as Ethan Johnson will check back in for Halverson, who gets a big round of applause. He heads to the bench. It's Red Lake County doing it, amplified by 10. Brock Scalise with it. Creates some space, fires over Shervestead. That might have been deflected. Rebound over there by Johnson. Grabbed by Giesecke over to Shervestead. He wants to run. Owen Shervestead weaving through the defense. Dump it back off Giesecke. Ethan Johnson was wide open down low, didn't like it. Giesecke back up top Shervestead. Over to Duden. Duden, fake to Shervestead. Back to Duden. Let's play a little catch, shall we? Duden over to Giesecke. Giesecke, nobody's dribbled. Duden for three. Oh, yeah! They just won't stop falling. Connor Duden from downtown. My goodness, he's got 20. Here's Brock Scalise. Over to Eli Peterson, driving baseline. Gets it, creates some space, fires, air ball. Grabbed by Brody Scalise, put back, no. Tipped rebound by Shervestead. 2:15 to go. It's 64-40. Shervestead will slow the pace down. Knutson will come and try and get to him. Giesecke's right there. Duden cross court, Shervestead left alone. Won't shoot it, dribble in, kick back out. Duden fakes as the bench is about to be cleared here by Coach Fillion as they move it back over to Giesecke. Under 2 minutes to go. Top of the key, Shervestead slowing everything down. Shot clock at 10. Back to Duden. Long three. They didn't get that one. Rebound goes to Brock Scalise. The pace is just slowed down overall. Everybody knows where this one's headed. As Vig, he'll fire another deep one. In and out. Rebound over there by Brody Scalise. Shervestead fighting him for it. Lost the ball. Shervestead going to take it away. No. And a jump ball called. Shervestead, and now some pushing and shoving between Brock Scalise and Owen Shervestead. Shervestead puts his hands up. Jump ball call. Possession arrow will go the way of the Bearcats as...
Well, coming in to the game, somebody was going to be making their first state tournament appearance in school or co-op history. In school history as well. And it's going to be Red Lake County, the co-op of Red Lake Falls and Red Lake County Central.
Listen to that crowd. Oh my goodness, as everybody comes off. Big smile for Steve Fillion.
He is getting the biggest hugs I've seen players give a coach ever.
That's just incredible.
And rightfully so.
Deserved.
I think there's a lot of people here in Northwest Minnesota that are happy for Coach Fillion. There isn't a classier guy in the world, and good to see him going. And coaching his grandson makes it even cooler.
It's just amazing. So well done for them as it's over to Vig. He'll fire a three. It's an air ball out of bounds. Back to Red Lake County. Lots of different guys in the game. We'll run through them to you right now. We have got number 21, Atlee Vedelson. Nick Suki, number 23, is in the game. Number 30, Alex Renner. We've got number 41, Thor Thompson. And the last one I'm missing here, as down low, it's back to Thompson. He's triple teamed, puts one up, and he put it in! Oh yeah, Thor Thompson puts the cherry on this beautiful Red Lake County Sunday.
I'd say deliver the hammer on that one, Gabe.
Oh, we love a Thor pun there. Knutson kick out. Here's a three on the way. No good on that. Fight for the ball. Knutson comes away with it. Trapped on the baseline. It's really loud in here. Vague. Peeling it back. Pass deflected. Stolen away. A steal by Renner. 12-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And it's knocked away. Ball still loose. It was deflected. That's going to be a timeout called for a substitution, I think.
Getting more players in, I think.
Yeah, if you can, you will. As more players will check into this game, we've got out there, Roswell, Nate Powers, number 31. Out there, we've also got Ben Bramer, number 40. The guy we haven't mentioned. And Logan Vedelson was in on that first shift. That was the other player I hadn't mentioned earlier. So that means everyone has gotten into this game. It's an inbound. Bramer driving, kicks out. Here's a three on the way. Oh, a little too strong. Fight for the rebound. Offensive board. Taken over there. Backdoor pass. Bramer! How about two cherries on your Sunday? My goodness. Shot clock turned off. Red Lake County has turned this into a massacre as they have completely turned this second half around. Trapped on the baseline. Clock winding down. Vig's got it. Clock's down to 5. Vig just dribbling it out. He'll fire a deep three. It's no good, and for the first time since the co-op's inception in 2007-2008, the Rebels are dancing in state tournament style. Red Lake County advances to the state tournament.
And what a win for the Rebels. They were down early. They clawed back. They tied it at 3-3 apiece. Since then, they've gone on a 35-7 run over the final, half of this game. Incredible performance here by the Rebels. And two very good teams here. Hats off to Kittson Central for the effort they put in as well. But sometimes you encounter a great team, and great teams are never out of it, Gabe.
That is for sure. We will take a short break, and when we come back, we'll hear from the public address announcer, Reed Froyland. He'll be announcing the names of the medalists as they'll do the ceremony. We'll take a quick break. We'll be back with that right after this. As these teams are making their way, lining up here as the table of many awards are being lifted. Knowing me, I'd probably drop those. Being brought out to center stage, and as the teams line up for these ceremonies, we will then be turning it over to public address announcer Reed Froyland, who's done a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful job throughout this tournament. He's been a terrific leader and just orchestrating a fantastic ship that's been ran by this Minnesota State High School League staff. They've done a terrific job with this section tournament. They deserve the accolades. They always do. As we're lining up and getting ready here, and let's turn it over to Reed Froyland.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time we will present the awards for today's championship game. Presenting awards are Activities Directors from Kittson County Central, Jamie Carr and Mark Bernstrom, and Activities Directors from Red Lake County, Kate Mole and Seth Schmitz. They will be assisted by Todd Selk, the Executive Secretary of Region 8A. The Section 8A boys runners-up are the Kittson County Central Bearcats. Would members of the official squad please step forward to receive your individual runner-up medals as your name is called. In numerical order, number 2, Brock Scalise. Number 3, Eli Peterson. Number 4, Kellen Johnson. Number 5, James Sirkanik. Number 10, Carson Peterson. Number 11, Levi Nordine. Number 12, Ty Vig. Number 21, Aiden Ogorick. Number 22, Ashton Knudsen. Number 23, Brody Scalise. Number 24, Brooks Nordine. Number 25, Costin Nordine. Number 32, Aiden Campbell. Number 35, Evan Schwensfire. Assistant coach, Kyle Spenst. Assistant coach, Tom Vig. And head coach, Trent Jerome. And now, would the captains of the Kittson County Central Bearcats please step forward to receive your Section 8A runner-up trophy. Congratulations to the Bearcats on an outstanding season. The Section 8A Boys champions are the Red Lake County Rebels. Members of the official squad, please step forward as your name is called to receive your individual championship medals. Number 2, Gunnar Halverson. Number 10, Ethan Johnson. Number 11, Owen Shervestead. Number 12, Will Gieske. Number 14, Luke Peterson. Number 15, Ben Gullingsrud. Number 20, Ethan Majors. Number 21, Atlee Vedelson. Number 22, Logan Vedelson. Number 23, Nicholas Suki. Number 24, Connor Duden. Number 25, Gavin Thomas. Number 30, Alex Renner. Number 31, Nate Powers. Number 40, Benjamin Bramer. Number 41, Thor Thompson. Student Manager, Allegra Kanat. Student Manager, Randy Rowley. Assistant Coach, Mark Bogason. Assistant Coach, Randy Huey. And Head Coach, Steve Fillion. And now, with the captains of the Red Lake County Rebels, please step forward to receive your Section 8A Championship Trophy. The Rebels advance to the State Class A Boys Basketball Tournament, March 20th through 22nd. Quarterfinal round games, Thursday, March 20th. At the Target Center in Minneapolis. Semifinal and championship games at Williams Arena on the campus of the University of Minnesota, and consolation and third place games at the Gangelhoff Center on the campus of Concordia University, St. Paul. This concludes tonight's awards ceremony. Thank you for your attendance at this year's Section 8A Boys Basketball Tournament. Please make sure your garbage is picked up and placed in the garbage cans on your way out. And remember to buckle up and drive home safely.
And that was public address announcer Reed Froyland. We again thank him for doing that. He is just a wonderful, wonderful host and does a terrific job with the Minnesota State High School League. We will take a break, and when we come back, we'll take a look at the final scoring. Then we'll be sending it down to Chris Fee, who will be doing a lot of interviews down there. So we will take a break, and we'll be back right after this on KROX. Welcome back to Ralph Engelstad Arena. The Rebels are starting their net cut down process. Kittson County Central is beginning just wrapping up their picture taking here. We've got Chris Fee standing down here at center court, and we'll see what we've got going on down there. We'll wait a little bit over that side, so we'll just come back here.
He's going to go down and talk with his players first, so obviously that's more important than talking to us.
Yep, every time. So as the Rebels continue to go step by step up to cut down the net, and I never get tired of that. That's a super, super cool scene. Players come up, take one snippet down, and wind it down toward the end where the coach will come and cut down the final piece of the nylon that has just so worked in their favor, Zach. I'll tell you what. I mean, that was just the basket was 80 feet diameter at least in that second half of Red Lake County.
Yeah, it was like they were trying to throw through a pair of goalposts almost, or a soccer net. These guys were able to drain about every shot in the second half. Again, they were able to finish the game on a 35-7 run after it was tied up at 33 apiece. I mean, this Rebels team, they just put on a watch performance. They didn't let the first half get to them despite maybe the slower start than they wanted. And now they're section champions. They're headed down to states, and a well-deserved win here for Red Lake County.
Tell you what, I mean, they beat Cherry, too. I mean, you're 29-2. I don't know about you, but I feel like you have a case for one of the top 2 seats in the state.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. If they don't get one, they should get 2, but if Cherry gets 1, I don't know. These coaches never know what they're doing anyway.
But this team looks like a number 1 seed to me.
Yeah. Well, and they beat Cherry, so Cherry's number 1. If you'd have to give Red Lake County a nod above, but who knows what's going to happen in those seeding meetings. So they're going to get a good seed. We know that.
Yep, and it's going to be a optimal matchup, to say the least, as we get towards the first round quarterfinals. As players can knock them down. We'll run through a couple final scores scoring here. Connor Duden led the way with 20 points. Ethan Majors had 18, all from beyond the arc, and we will see here as 13 was scored by Will Giesecke as well. We had 7 points from Owen Shervestead, 4 from Ethan Johnson, and 2 apiece from Luke Peterson, Thor Thompson, and Benji Bramer. First interview will be down with Chris Fee, and he's over there with Ethan Majors.
I am with Ethan Majors, and first of all, Ethan, congratulations. How does it feel?
Feels great. I mean, we've all been working for this entire season, and we all put in the work, and we got the win.
It was a close game. At halftime, you trailed by 3. Then all of a sudden, you came out. You had, 5 threes in the second half? Obviously, you were feeling it.
Yeah, I mean, when we got in the second half, we knew what we had to do, and we just came out and executed.
You scored 21 points in a row at one point. I mean, did you ever expect you'd be doing that here?
No. I mean, the guys just kept feeding me, and I was just feeling it, so it was just going in.
And, just to be able to beat a team that you had 2 really good battles with during the regular season, to be able to pull away, how nice was that?
Feels great. I mean, it was a hard loss the time we lost to them, but we came back and we got the win, so it's great.
How big is a win over Cherry and some of the other teams that you've beat this year for the confidence going into state, knowing you can beat anybody you play?
It's great. I mean, it just boosts our confidence, and you know what? We can really beat anybody now. I mean, we just got confidence going into this, so that's great.
What was the big difference between the first half and the second half, obviously, besides hitting a bunch of shots?
We knew we had to lock in on defense and, keep our hands up on shooters and just limit them to, nothing. So that's just what we had to do, and we did it.
Ethan, congratulations. Best of luck at state next week.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That's Ethan Majors. We thank him for talking with us here in the post-game show. We'll grab a few more players as well. Connor, could I get... Yeah. And we're going to talk with Connor Duden now. And Connor, first of all, congratulations. How does it feel?
I mean, it feels surreal. I can't even explain how it feels. It's just amazing.
The first half, things were going a little slow, just weren't able to hit your shots like you normally do. What was the difference between the first half and the second half?
I mean, we're just a second half team, and we know that. We just had to keep it close in the first half. And then we stopped big in the second half, and that was huge for us.
When you started hitting those threes in the second half, how big was that just for the confidence and momentum?
I mean, it was just huge. We hit 3 threes in a row. We got another stop. We got scores. I mean, it just shifted the momentum, and they had none anymore.
How cool is this to be going to state first time in co-op or program history? That's got to be pretty special, too.
Yeah, it's amazing. I mean, the fans are just, it's just amazing.
Have you ever seen a crowd like this for a Red Lake County game?
This is probably pretty close to the crowd we had for Cherry, but yeah.
And overall, just how does it feel like in the last few minutes when you knew you were going to go? You said surreal, did it sink in until the buzzer sounded?
No, not really. I mean, I was just thinking about the game stopping big pretty much the whole entire time.
I saw you guys when you came out, when the starters came out, you're all giving big hugs to Coach Billion. How special is he to you guys?
I mean, he's probably my favorite person. I mean, he's really old, but I love the guy.
Is he like a grandpa to you, I suppose?
Like great grandpa.
I'll let you go before I get in any more trouble, Connor. Congratulations and best of luck down at state.
Thank you.
That is glorious.
Yeah.
That's a quote. That's a quote that'll be hung in the rafters.
They're going to have a breakdown, I think, here.
And here come the students.
Oh. Well,
it's a party down there, as it should be. My goodness. The loudest the crowd got was when Coach Fillion came and cut down the final piece of net and just held it up in front of the fans. And
yeah, it'll be his, I think he's doing this. Yeah, he's telling Coach Fillion right now what he said. But third trip to state for Coach Fillion. He went 92 and 93 when he was coaching Clearbrook Convict and had those outstanding teams in the early 90s. And well, now the players are signing autographs from the young kids. That's pretty cool, too.
That's awesome. Those are memories those kids will have as well, as they'll see what we got here. Oh, you've got, I think the head honcho is going to come over this way.
And we are going to get Coach Fillion here in just a moment. He's getting a big hug. So we'll...
Here he comes.
Congratulations, Coach. How does it feel?
Pretty good, I guess. I'm still alive here. I don't know why, but yeah, it's awesome. Kids played hard. The second half was amazing.
What was the biggest difference, besides hitting shots, of course, in that second half? Defensively, you held them scoreless for over 7 minutes.
Well, right before half, we thought that they're getting a little tired, so at halftime we said we got to get in their face, wear them out. I think they're getting tired, and I think they did, but their team is amazing. I mean, those young kids and the big man, they're awesome, and they had a great season, but I think we wore them out a little bit, and then Major's little monkey started hitting shots and fired the whole town up here, so that was amazing.
And I saw you say a little something to Ty Vig. Obviously, a lot of respect for him.
Oh, absolutely. He's a great kid. I've reffed him in football, and he's a great kid on the football field, and he was very complimentary to our team, which is very good for a young man to do that. And their whole team, when they went through the line, they were all wishing us good luck. A good bunch of kids over there at Kittson Central.
You were obviously a very good shooting team. First half, you weren't able to hit much, but then you ended up with 13, I think, or over 13 threes in the game. And as you said, you had Majors. He hit 6. And when you get shooting well, it's tough to stop you.
Yeah, we started hitting shots. Majors pumped us up when he made his, and then everybody was moving on defense. Ball goes in the basket. You know what that is, Chris. Everybody gets fired up.
This year compared to last year, your defense was, I think, a lot better. Is that just me, or obviously when you win, it always looks a lot better? But it seemed like you were just a little more aggressive on defense this season.
We're a little bit stronger. They're a year older. You know, last year we had 4 sophomores and an 8th grader playing. Now there are 5 juniors and a 9th grader and 4 good seniors. So we had good depth, and the pressure defense really did it for us all year long.
This is your 3rd trip to state as a head coach, but how special is this with your grandson on the team?
Oh, it's awesome. Yeah, it's going to be great. I mean, I love it. They all feel like grandkids out there. Dude, and he keeps asking me how the Civil War was and all that, so we get along really well.
Well, Coach, congratulations. We'll let you go celebrate with the fans and everybody, but congratulations. We'll see you down at state.
Sounds good. Thanks, Chris.
Thank you. That's Coach Steve Fillion, great guy and a very well-respected person, and rightfully so, because he's the salt of the earth, that's for sure. And great game here for Red Lake County. I think we'll see if we can get Owen Shervestead. Oh.
He's been all over the place. He's the man, the main man that gets towed around.
He's got a lot of hugs to give here. Yeah.
Here he comes.
Congratulations. Now we're going to talk with Owen Sherverstead. Owen, first of all, congratulations. How does this feel?
It feels amazing. I mean, been dreaming this my whole life, and just feels amazing to get it done.
At halftime, you trailed. What was the big difference between halftime and the second half?
I mean, we just started hitting shots, but also our defense just came into play. I mean, Coach Fillion told us we had to keep playing defense, strap it up, and we let up, I think, 12 points in the second half, and that was all credit to our effort, and we just stayed after it, and a great win.
Obviously, you guys can shoot the ball better than anybody, but was the big difference this year defense?
For sure. I mean, we got last year early exit, and we just kind of got thrown around sometimes, so we knew we had to get in the weight room and get back to it on defense and not give up so much points.
And how big or how much did that fuel you, that early exit last year?
Oh, it was everything. I remember sitting in the locker room last year thinking, we got to get back here. We got to get some revenge. So it's a great feeling to get back here.
It's been a pretty cool senior season for you. You get to play in the football all-star game. You're going to play in the basketball all-star game. You've committed to play basketball at UMC. What else are you going to be doing here your senior year?
I don't know. I'll be playing baseball, but I don't know. It's just been a wild ride. I got to give all glory to God and my teammates and coaches and just everyone's who's helped support along the way. It's been a great ride.
Can that first game at state come quick enough?
Yeah. I mean, we got to celebrate this one, but we'll for sure be back to work, and we got more work to do for sure.
How important was that win over Cherry? Just knowing that you were going to be able to beat and play with anybody when you go down there.
Yeah, I mean, it was kind of a battle test for us. That's what Coach Fillion said, and that win just gave us so much confidence. I mean, after that game, we knew we could beat anyone in the state, and we can compete with anybody. So it's just been such a confidence builder for us.
What's it like having Coach Fillion as your coach?
And it's amazing. He's just so steady, so calm in the big moments. Works us very hard every day. I mean, we worked so hard in practice, and it was all for this. And just thank him so much for all he's done for me.
All that hard work has paid off. Congratulations on the section championship, and best of luck down at state, Owen.
Thank you, sir.
And that's Owen Sherverstead. We thank him for talking with us here in the post-game show, and we're going to see if we can find any more guys. And
you got a massive blue down there, so that's going to be and you're also wearing blue. You kind of blend into the crowd tonight.
Yeah, no offense to Kittson County Central fans. I wasn't expecting to be here for this game.
We appreciate you doing it. That was a 5-hour drive from St. Paul to Thief River Falls, but it's an important task for us, and we really love doing it. So it's an absolute blast to be able to come down and go up and anywhere in the state just to do these games. It's been so much fun, and we'll be doing state as well. As you very well know, boys basketball stays a staple over half a century now here on KROX. Of course, I'm going to mention final scores from Kittson County Central while I have the time. Kellen Johnson led the way with 12 points. Ty Vig was held to 11, 9 of those in the first half. 6 points for Brock Scalise, 5 for Brody Scalise, 4 points for Eli Peterson, and 2 points for James Serkinick. Ashton Knudsen, the only player that got in besides the final 10 seconds of Brooks Nordine, the senior.
Oh, now we're going to talk with Will Giesecke. And Will, first of all, congratulations. How does it feel?
It feels amazing. Words can't describe it. I haven't stopped smiling for the last 15 minutes. It feels great. You always want to be here, going up, and we're here. So.
You knew coming in it was going to be a tough battle. You've had 2 good ones with them during the regular season. What was the big difference in that second half?
They started off the game really hot. We knew it. And we knew how we can play, and it was just the mindset of this is not where we go out. We go out and get it right here. This is it.
You got behind, I think it was 20-11 early in the game, but then how important was it to get within 3 points at halftime? How big was that to get close that gap going into halftime?
I mean, it's really big. It's always nice to be 1 possession away, come out of the half, 1 stop, 1 score, and you're in the game, tie game. It's really big to get there, way better than being down 9, I'll tell you that for sure.
Defensively, you were able to hold them scoreless for about 7 minutes straight in that second half. What were you doing that really had them frustrated and shut down?
Well, 7 minutes is certainly something. I didn't. Again, we weren't going to be denied. We were coming out of that half, and we weren't. We lost I mean, a bad game, conference championship. We were coming out. We were not going to be denied. We played our butts off. Connor strapped up on defense. Tyvig had 12 points. He's a great player, but Connor was pushing him out. He didn't let him get comfortable. We got guys flying around on the court. Help side, hands, rebound. That's one of the best efforts we put together all season in one of the biggest moments.
You now head down to the state tournament. How exciting is that?
Like I said, it's somewhere you dream of being when you're growing up, and I'm just happy to be here. In the last 2 years, we've had teams get to section champions all over the board, and they just haven't quite done it. And it feels amazing to go down there, go out here, and go get it.
Well, congratulations on the great game, and best of luck down at state. We'll see you down there.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. That's Will Giesecke. We thank him for talking with us, and boy, great interviews with these young men. And that's always the fun part of the job, is talking to these the players and the coaches after they reach the dream that the goal that every team, first goal, or one of the goals anyway, not always the first goal. You got to win a playoff game, but the main goal is always make it to state. And that's what Red Lake County is going to do. They lost in that heartbreaker in the section baseball championship to Sacred Heart last year, and by a run. And now they get to go down in basketball, and of course they'll be one of the favorites in baseball as well. So maybe the state trips aren't quite done for Red Lake County, but they took advantage of their opportunity here, and they'll get to go down for the first time in all the schools and co-op history. Both Red Lake Falls, Red Lake County Central, and Red Lake County as a whole as well. So pretty cool evening here for Red Lake County.
That is for sure, Chris. Thank you again for being down there, picking up all those interviews. We'll see if we'll get a few more as he's making his rounds through the maze of cerulean blue down on the. It's been an awesome evening for Red Lake County, and as he mentioned, it was 20-11. Kittson County Central, 1 point. They had all the momentum. 57-20, Red Lake County, since it was a 20-11 lead, to get to a 68-40 final score. In case you are just joining us and you're thinking, oh, well, it was 68-40, this must have been a blowout. Well, it wasn't. All of that happened in less than a half of play. The rest really just was Kittson County Central playing a fantastic first half and hung on to the lead, 33-30, and then a 21-0 run catapulted Red Lake County to a premier spot. And tell you what, it was a phenomenal turnaround. And of course, Zach, who was up here with me the entire time, he can definitely attest to saying that once one shot went down, all right, we tied the game. 2 shots, oh boy, and then 15 shots later, it's a 25-point game.
That's all it takes sometimes, right? Just need one to get your confidence up, and sure enough, you take one, you get 2, then you ride it.
We'll come back to Chris Fee. He's talking with Kittson County Central head coach Trent Jerome.
I am here with Coach Jerome. Coach, obviously a tough one, and great first half.
Yeah, I mean, we started out the way we wanted to, playing our game, playing inside out. We shot well. Even some crazy ones fell, like that end of, but, we had that lead at halftime, and they went in and, they made adjustments for their pressure, and that's what got to us in the second half.
It didn't help that they started hitting some shots either.
Certainly, and they can pour it on like anyone. And we can't take away everything, so that's what we have to live with. We try to force those contested jumpers, and they made us pay. But, when they get downhill and make kickouts, they're just as dangerous. So, yeah, picking our poison, and they shot well and got it done.
How proud are you of your team? You make it to the section championship, and what a year you had.
I can't put that to words. I'm so proud. 2 sophomores, 2 juniors. I know my senior's a dominant senior, but and 2 sophomores off the bench, 7 guys. And then an army of young guys cheering them on. It's just been a blast, and I cannot just express how proud I am as far as just the growth. In our first 5 games, we lost 3 of them. And then, we went through some lulls where we lost the Freeze and some other stretch there. We lost Red Lake County, but we didn't give up on what we could become, and we became a team that made it to the section championship.
Talk about your senior Vig, just a special player, obviously going to play football at UND, where I think he's going to do very well there, but just not only a great player, but just a great kid.
Great kid. You nailed it. he was there my first year as I took over as a freshman. I like to say I was bigger than him at the time, but he's been nothing but coachable and special as the years have gone on, and just a great leader. And man, there were so many times this year where our backs were against the wall and he bailed us out, whether it was on the defensive end, rebounding, scoring. He could do it all, and I know he's going to take that to UND, and any coach is going to love to have him.
That's for sure. As far as the rest of the guys, they just really stepped into their, I don't know if roles is the right word, but they stepped into the roles throughout the season and really took that to heart.
Exactly. I mean, they bought in, and that's what every coach wants. And, you know, I always tell them that players are made in the offseason, and that's when you're working for the role that you want. In the season, you fall into a role, and they took that head on, and they did, where my shooters were there, my defensive guys were there, my rebounders were there, dribblers, you know. And that's exactly what Red Lake County did. They pushed us out of our roles. They made us uncomfortable tonight, so that's a credit to them.
You were able to do that to them in the first half. They were missing a lot of shots short, but it's because you were pressuring them into maybe shooting quicker than they wanted to.
For sure, and that's what, you know, that's what we have to do to get those quick ones, make them take those quick shots. Well, as long as they're contested and get those rebounds, and then, you know, once they found a little bit of confidence out there, our guys started to waver. And I said I've never played in a section championship, so I don't know how they're feeling. I tried to rein it in. I would have used 30 timeouts, but some of the youth showed there. But I mean, just to be in this moment, I know that they can work and they could possibly be back next year. You never know. So I want them to stay at it.
Well, what was the message to the team after the game and after a great season? Obviously, it hurts really bad right now.
Proud. Be proud. Everybody in here, I said, on our side, they're not looking at you as a disappointment. They are fired up for some Kittson County Central basketball. They were here to support you, and they are proud of you. So be proud of yourselves, too, because you guys did earn this. And I just want that to hit home. This isn't a loss. This is a success and a minor setback for more things to come.
And use this, how you feel right now, as fuel in the offseason when maybe you don't want to go to the weight room or go to shoot baskets. Use this as a memory to, I don't want to feel that again.
Yep, and that's exactly to those young guys. And it's a tradition where I let the seniors talk, and Ty was good to say that. You know, just it goes quick. Time it's all we got, so you got to use it, and it can be gone in an instant. So yeah, get in there, get those shots up, get in the weight room, watch your film, just all those little things. And I got a great group of guys who I know will take that head on, and I'm excited.
As you said, still a very young team, and so a lot of, I'm sure the expectations are pretty high for another good season next year.
Yep, I mean, every new season starts 0-0, and I know, my expectations are there because I know the group that I have, and you know, there'll be some hiccups finding time without Vig, and that is what it is, but you know, we get to play in the summer, and I wish it was already summer now. I'm ready to start that season, but no, I hope that they want it as much as I do to be back.
Coach, congratulations on a heck of a season. Like you said, the boys should be proud, and they represented the co-op and the schools very well and as best as they could.
Yes, certainly. You nailed it. And I'm so excited for the future of Kittson County Central basketball, and it was a blast being here. And ultimately, yes, I'm proud of those guys.
Coach, congratulations.
Thank you.
That is Coach Jerome. Thank you. Great guy, and you know, this is the hard part. You always like to, you know, both teams advance, but that's not the case. And Red Lake County is going to be doing that. But Kittson County Central, they lose Ty Vig. It'll be fun watching him play for Eric Schmidt over at UND. And I just have a feeling he's going to be doing big things over there. I'd be shocked if he didn't, but it'll be fun to watch him. But Kittson County Central, they'll be a team to beat next year. That's for sure.
You betcha. And we again thank Chris for doing all these courtside interviews. We'll see if we get any more towards we wrap things up.
I think we'll wrap it up.
Think we'll wrap it up? All right. Well, we knocked it out. A very, very well done down there. We appreciate you.
And we'll be down at State, as you said. We'll be covering the Red Lake County games, so we'll follow them all the way through, and we'll also cover the Section 8AA champion, whoever that is. And we'll probably pick up a game or two other, maybe semifinals or it's all different again this year. So, but we'll carry 8A and 8AA for sure in the first round, but we'll follow Red Lake County all the way through the state tournament. We can promise you that.
Well, I'll tell you right now, 8AA is still a toss-up. 40-40 at the start of the second half between Pelican Rapids and Barnesville.
Yeah, no surprise there. That's two heavyweights, two that whoever goes to state probably have a good chance of winning a game or two for sure.
You better believe it. So once again, we thank Chris for being down there, of course, making the mad dash, legally, I hope, from St. Paul all the way up to Thief River Falls.
Hey, I did pass the highway patrol on the interstate, and he didn't pull me over, so
there we go.
We'll call it. He was either snoozing or his radar wasn't on.
Allegedly snoozing, or the radar wasn't on.
Yeah, of course. But once again, we thank him for doing that. And, of course, we'll have the story with all those interviews, the pictures, the scoring stats, you name it, on our website, KROXAM.com. Click on sports. You can check all of that out. Keep an eye out, as always, for the state tournament. It is going to be a lot of fun down in the cities. For Chris Fee down courtside, we had Blake Fee running the camera as well and our stream setup. We thank him for doing that. Zach Thomas right on my right side, and myself, Gabe Bishop. We thank you very much for tuning into this fantastic game in the Section 8A Championship. Your final score, it was Red Lake County 68 and Kittson County Central 40, and the Red Lake County Rebels advance to the state tournament. Thank you very much for listening. I'd like to thank our sponsors as well. Of course, it's very, very near impossible to make a trip from St. Paul to Thief River Falls in the same day if you don't have the backing of your sponsors to support you with that. So we thank you for everything you do for us. We thank our sponsors. And the best way to thank our sponsors, as well as to patronize those businesses, or at the very least, just say thank you for sponsoring fantastic Red Lake County Rebel and Kittson County Central Bearcat boys basketball in the Section 8A Championship. Final score, Red Lake County 68. Kittson County Central 40. Thank you very much for tuning in, and I hope everybody has a fantastic weekend. And stay safe. It's going to be pretty cold out there.